Who don't see when you
Asokrachana.
Dabi, Baba Yansana. See, train your boyfriend, your payment. Bra, Pa Thomas. I don't mean the bro. Oh, tell you that.
I mean, himself, Sokrachana Moka. David, no sooner.
And also, I'm sad to name.
Sokracha Fansabe many.
Fansabe many.
Oh, don't see me when you
Culture ninety.
I was here listening, sir.
For now, they who are a review. I love
so okay, find some.
Oh, order.
Share.
Who are along?
Order.
2026.
More dosa.
Don't who are along? There's this story of a young man I say, Copenhagen. The year as well, Wakosha Buchi or so be fun and man, and my phone in your DNA tester.
Carbon.
And you know, Abranti Wakuno. And I'm like, Umum. No, it's supposed to be the lady.
Say, Aqualani, papa, and me boy.
The shame is on the lady, it's not on the guy.
But then Ebiono is coming from a place of pain. Like what Shem Kola Ford. Wait, I been beyond our Sabe. Ebi Krana says, and some word you might say first, no crown Kola be free.
I don't get it.
It's painful, Slim.
How painful is this?
Just move on with your life. Go start a new family.
Charlie, what won't collab?
You are looking at it from investment point.
And I'm sending in alcohol. And I want don't call emotional investment in Swa. Would you shem color? Would drum more frano?
Okay. So in that case, why then do people adopt? Because so in this case, fancy adoption.
Yeah.
Not twice, because if you are looking at it from the emotional perspective, then adoption.
Adoption. You find shiny facons. It's by choice.
Let
me choose to adopt kids. But Obi wo no man dream ni na say obe having a eno na express me ye bema.
There be many problem with whatever you are saying. All I'm saying is in this case when you invest emotionally, financially, physically, whatever it is, you are in that deep. At the end of the year, you are definitely not the cause of it. Oba na fa wachi ene be ma foforo ko dai. So open kwada na sema. Just change perspective and look at it. Say, obi bana wodona woni omote.
Woni oba na betna na say ubeja yo ba.
But at that point it's generally you decide the terms now. I mean, it's you.
Do you realize the deceit?
Yes, until make us onu dey ko ni problem. Oba ni mom na problem.
Debi.
Oba ni mom na say.
No problem. Say me oba ni dey onim ni oyo. Enya baako, enya mienu, enya miensa, ennan. Enti oba ni dey onim ni oye. Wo be hwe asem ya ba out. Wo be hu say nkwala ne papa kra mponim. Ya on say wo Mr. Otua. Ene ye wo Mr. Odi. Enti wo tena se dwene ho a wa ye papa ne Mr. Otua. Enti sisi akra aba out. Wo be hu say nkwala ne papa nkasa akra betumi aba say sisi ade meje memma.
But Keche, you're a lady. Maybe I'm not the right person for me to ask, but why is it? Why I don't know more, yes, sir.
Yeah.
No, but women are equally as guilty as men when it comes to cheating. In fact, statistically, a man is far more guilty than men. Do you know why? Because Bema be cheating, as on your name punching cheating. On him, man. What you say? Inti, there be so Mema cheating, Mema cheating. Why won't you say?
Na monso Mema na mumo kasa. Na sa monso muani any mu cheating.
And let's not look at it. Who's your banner now? Mema dear. Muni subai, Mema de muchiti. Now,
you people do it on a more larger scale.
Now,
larger scale, no one any.
I say, if you are for ban, there be ukwa cheating with or baby or banner ukwa cheating. Maybe I know you're single. So what I said, the woman you are cheating on with, into your own idea.
Now, what is a man single now?
But you are not single.
How are you not single?
You are not single. You are with another woman. And why will you go and cheat with another woman?
One says here, why he said, Bema de or no, yes, single. But Obano woman is single. So,
there be a banner wouldn't need cheating America.
And I'm saying,
some more can say, a man and a money on cheat. Yes, not say that a man and money on cheating. But the fact is, Ebi a wo kwa kochiti a wo nkonkofo obi a wo yere.
In this
So what you say?
In this Accra, said the lines in a hunu.
Charlie.
Me say, ubet me share oba ne or a single within 30 minutes or a couple.
And there's a
There's a video. There's a video. Akokrabi.
30 minutes old.
Akokrabi na onene girl PA. I don't know if omu PA was a day or kita camera or Johnny phone so ana girl ni obi. But oko hwe mu a girl on X. Boko. And on any ho. Boko. Simple.
That video or say akwano owura room honu ase pie owura room ase ontiase oba oni na tena 5 years oba ni eja aware o a oni ni hia no wase hu so oba ni ex husband at restaurant edidi okọ oba ni say onye steady
steady.
No,
the thing is, the entire young member they be amudin ba bontin bebre ne say, you people don't know how to cheat. We do it in a more professional way. Oba cheat ya, me to me what's not them. Pepe, like may be just say you will not even have any idea say I'm cheating. And so no, ebi abesha kana be 3 or 4 cry di which.
Oh, rather.
Ba momo ye ba ko pe. Mo befia mo suban mo kasa krasesa. The way I'm act krasesa. Mo nim cheating o. It is a yes ye the amomo de ye no ye de yamwa. You people you can't stand it. You can't. Speaking of DNA, I'm okay. I think the last time we talked about Papa we were plane crash in the mono. Minister no we. Yeah, so it came out say Obana DNA no ma akolana ya papa never.
Yeah, true.
Did it come out?
Yeah,
yes.
it came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So why anya de bia na chese. So we there ya one. Aya won kan no kre nyam spending ox. Aya won kan no kre.
Anyway, Jack, mobile live I'm selling kerana fi ekwa ni me for the culture they heated. Massive shouts going out to BBC Squad. Also, I'm watching you guys live from Ukraine. Yes, a honor here sapling with Antonov 225.
What's that?
Antonov.
This guy.
Yes, 225. The entire sapling who here can say is one of the biggest airplanes cargo planes ever made. It runs on 6 engines.
Yes.
And the biggest payload ultimately fly was around 800 tons. And what the year lift off. And 800 tons, I don't know Niama Dodo Media quantify, but 800 tons on a lift off. It might be the regular planes be about 10 or 20 of them, not they lift you off at the go. And that makes the Antonov 225.
And it stays up for long.
Yeah, it stays up for long. Yeah. Yeah. Into Stoneboy line there was silent samurai, no.
Deep.
Very, very deep.
Deep.
I saw a tweet from your grandfather.
Oh yeah.
Sha.
Oh.
Madam, this is feel free to.
I said taxi mode, way mode, no one
taxi mode, flight mode.
Me who be also on your baby mode.
Also church mode, then
on your baby mode.
I'm like, bro, Google or hole, ChatGPT or hole. WhatsApp guy easy. Would call WhatsApp some blue maybe over me and out the tomorrow. It will show you.
But Ghana phone so sometimes you people should take it easy. And maybe we have more yeah. So what I say? Shall I will drop ne verse on BT. So mwakaza and then you 5 seconds. And then you may say, what I got for what
I was starting the agenda.
What ya? I'm a sister, my papa could drop you another trash. Hey, sorry, track. Hey, but your cat, when you That be one who said track and trash. ASC Kenny SH and then a missing.
That's the only difference.
That's the only difference. Missing man, Kenny, kula. What drop you another track?
Some people would agree with you on that aspect, though.
So what drop you another so why my papa could drop you another
you're sure churn of deck.
Or second one. And the ministers will fail you. Now, me see a review. Yeah. Minim near my man for. Edian, I make me cram kasa. I didn't talk much. Just out of pie in show boy kasa woman kasa papa. Shut up, fancy. Just yes, Miss Swaney. You the tram on social media. It's good. DM.
Okay.
Let's just see your charm. Star baby.
Yes, I crack.
So, but on Saturday or why you have to talk about it. On one case, so or the other year, and they just what the better day. I said, maybe or see another, and I just what you confuse here.
The beginning of the new song, no way releasing.
Or see another or the be confused here. Not just a papa nankasa.
Papa no drop here.
And no, I drop here. Him say no, I drop here.
And no, I drop here.
What my say, papa na drop here another day.
But how can somebody just do one song? Now we are multiple. Obia ya nyumba kope. That's not like something.
Nasa dear no, never give up. We are bako. Na mfa. San try again. You need to try again. So what you say? And no bia na sabe. What sa, you know, just say or born once na fat to say be a stone boy. The medical dear no so fire. So but on say baby I papa do no. Wa kona nim wa brabom. Oh, into one nkwala na mingle sa ye bebubu nem. One nkwala na tadi didi agro wo sa ne ma ne mu a wo be try sa. Mo ye sa ma papa ya sai wa kwa drop ya na da sisi akra de we minim say ye verse say ye this song I have no idea. But to me I think say we ne a bit you know. E okay kakra sing ba ko no. We dey wa amount for yam say enye me can say a full track
quickie like yenyan papa
oh quickie bomb ne yan kwase quickie na ada medical dey ya ka say ye had wo bo ne quickie anke ye beti bibi enye bibia ne ye bo ne quickie ade bi wo ho abone hard when especially the fact say we obi as on say we start here enye neba wo tadue mu e wo say ye den by this time enti no wo ba no ban hard ne ehu say wo ba na o say so
Charlie, it was.
But yeah.
But I've seen a couple of rappers jump on that particular rhythm. I think
we'll do a section on
that. Yes.
T-Flow.
Anyway, Lyrical Joe. This guy.
Why?
Bongo Blade.
Mambo Goblé. Mambo Goblé ever seen a hard pa. Kuria. I mean, why have some small video be to it. I like it. I like the verse. But video no said the mema di almost fun. So so I just focus on the I'll just focus on the verse and then say I mean.
I'm like bro.
And mema mom. Na kuya na me say yamba.
Yeah, so me be see T-Flow on the same WYFL.
Yeah.
T-Flow they are no so hard. Yeah. There are a couple of new cats be around. Or my yes some crazy verses on it. Some menti omudinda. Gunny Boy or so what?
Yeah.
Gunny Boy.
I have it here. Gunny Boy.
Is it Gunny Boy, right?
Gunny Boy, yes. And this guy. The guy you introduced.
Charisma Official.
Charisma Official.
What's in it? Oh my God.
We'll show.
Jack, I'm not for
episode hits me up with his own.
Episode. Yes, episode. Yeah,
okay.
And he says that we'll have that. We'll do other. We'll break other ones down.
Yo. The WYFL rhythm is crazy, pa. It's crazy, in fact, the amount met here so far, the Ghana for artists now, because
they've really forced.
Oh, be a channel. Labi Solomon, Slim talking. I've said it. See, 2026. Me. Manon talk opening. There's an deep gram free man who say grandma. You know, Chombe Pamacho.
Talk about them.
Yeah. I'm never going to. And it to say it stems from the fact that some of the contributions that we do to this business, people don't value it. And it creates excitement for the music.
Yeah.
Whether I stand with artist A or artist B, it creates excitement. but a man who how ombetimi amasa we should have a limit.
And they're not able to differentiate these two things.
Oh, it is slim. Can we ask some slim time we slim can we ask some slim time we me slim no me time kwesiata me time black sheriff me time asaka me time when be sakode me time when
blacko
blacko.
Oh, what's this guy's name? Makoya.
Obia me time no. It is say na chese me ntie nwumo. Paluta.
No cry there. Tiny the almost say deep.
Chese na enwum ben na metie. Enwum ben na metie.
But last I would drop your YouTube rap and this man. They had Paluta was like second or so.
Paluta was first. Even Stone Boy was second.
Yes.
And actually you bende at the end of the day nipa no the opeso filia no be feeling
Edin.
Edin the obetima akaba mensu. Edin you have the right to say Edin but
don't
do
cry.
not cry because unya super utiate bemensu it's another action eko my friend me who so here live Labi Solomon the maka me can be Chef Charles was it slim. This is Charles Nocturna, Chef Charles, watching you live from Guyana.
Oh.
Chairman Solo, no. Okay.
Mr. Labi.
Oh.
Right, Charles.
Medasi. Pasolo ties. Pasolo, me picture na dia ewe. Hey, Pasolo, I say mini. Ya opening, I see you, sister homies, I'm seated. And a baby boy room and packed or say Slim, big ups to you. Big ups to your hard work and recovery of your channel. You are too becoming too politically exposed. We know it's your. I see you too. That means.
You too, name is no person.
But okay. I see you are becoming politically exposed.
How?
We know it's your editorial, but you owe us the fairness. Much love to your team. And I think I will take time today to also address that. I was thinking of another word for editorial, and I may share biblically and Sunday, Now I'm saying, Sunday for the culture and start here. I'm saying, yeah, or show for you. I'm a boss for years. The best sacrifice. Now, me the 2 years and a half it me call because never be I don't get it when people talk about it. And Kwesiata is in the news. I'll use that opportunity to address it. Or say my politically exposed because one of the comments some of the comments under one editorial that I did with respect to Kwesiata was a year time was starting or drop evidence of images or use of the year Redemption Valley cover art. On which the stories behind each one of them.
Yeah.
So what person say or no, there's no image on it. A year ground up there.
So I did some checks. Me who are doing what X. There's a particular image that is missing from the wing.
Exactly.
That means he's taking that image now maybe a Glenn more
air contesting.
No. He's taking it off because if you look at the new artwork now promoted now, that particular image is off. But they've done it in such a way one shin year.
So assembly in an tintin Glenn or Ground Up never came out to allege anything against any of the artists. We only got to hear of issues within Ground Up from the perspective of the artist.
Yeah.
The first person that me who ye, and I'm not going to talk about that. Me the end me who Twitch the first.
Oh yeah. Twitch was very loud. I think some
Twitch
2 years ago.
That's 2024.
Yeah.
Twitch the end bar first.
Yeah.
Twitch the end bar, And I could see the answer then a follow ye. And I could see detailing near my fofro at the beto. In the first place, a year or mona kasa.
Yeah.
The yantin in can.
Glenn.
Because yate Twitch in can, yate Kwesinka. Glenn yantin in can.
MP2 are making 1 or 2 statements.
Yes, Keso Munina.
Yeah, Keso Muda.
No problem. Who is going to tell the story of the other person? At the end of the day, Obianya and I do so with you. Now I do my digging and I get the other side to also talk. So other side no ebe kasebia. Does that make me me fair in that process?
No.
That means you people
Just one side pen now you want to listen to.
Pacho, me and me see yentie two sides and then wow see yentie one side no. Why na fair?
Anyway, this even goes to show say you are just doing your job as a journalist and as somebody
and
in
I
the
don't
media.
Get it, bro.
You are getting two sides of the coin.
Two sides before you judge.
Me see. Me na me can say oh musu mu be kam de ani anyina ntie no. Me mom na me say ni pa boni ni o. I just don't get it.
And I slim one out show insemination man.
I don't understand. Say
slim na ya there don't.
Me na me can say grand up for
muko kase.
I don't get it. It's true. It's either you people are just looking for somebody to hate. Asemsi ya no mo hwehwe obi o mbedwa no. Unfortunately, I fit the description. Until onzo akwa bi oyobolo na pompomapa. Na what you say. I fit the description. It's time bia o asem yes ya. I just don't know.
You know the funny thing.
Why do I come in?
Slave, you know the funny thing. Those people complaining are the same people who go and watch you. Almost sure you know who the facts are. Almost say that bit.
So,
they don't care.
Obi ya
na adwene sade no onti ase.
We ne den.
Onti ase. We take his side. Onim no kra ne pa. But we see na adwene pisa asem we. Me nti ase. Ne aminimu no. Eno na me de kro.
Yawo. Na me part a woman bia na me I want the viewers and I really wish we grow a channel where we have viewers who are discerning. We are not just looking for numbers. We are looking for discerning people as well.
Yes.
So as much as say subscribe to the channel, no, be open-minded when you come here. Because over here, me start editorial on an artist. I will tell you, say, me, I do not even qualify, especially artists and penners. I do not qualify because in my eyes, artists we can never do wrong. I've said that for Kim Paluta several times on this channel. But Unim said when the Kim Paluta issue came, people did not even reference the old one. Omonka say, Oman that says slim. Obi also ye Kim Paluta bias. They did not even bring that. Slim, you hate Kim Paluta. And I'm like, have you forgotten that when people were moving towards Paluta, I was the person who was standing in Gidi Gidi? When Sally moved to Paluta, so we need brand, we need who did all those editorial? People forget easily, like short memory, too much. Sometimes when I'm doing an editorial on Stonebwoy, I tell you, listen, may a Stonebwoy bias. So I do not even qualify. So listen to Adieno. You know, medical who baby me jina. Into who tia pick fact be out of it. Maybe I would compare the ones where they also no one's way take a decision. I am not forcing anybody, or I will never force anybody to take a stand. I must take it. But nipa say that political bias and especially this season NRA MPP for eto primary C. I will tell you the truth. Me na me ye MPP ni na me person me si su biemo na me ye MPP ni I voted. In fact, all the elections that I voted, it was for MPP. But me jaye.
What happened?
Oh, wafa. You mean so wafa. Obapa. The entire me jaye no is at the end of the day, nipa ne betena so bosha or the share what made this one. And this is basic. I am not even looking out for myself because government come, government go. I've never been caught in any of the government ebia me ho akire me and twitwa me ho a. But o ka kire me so obema me no amfa no amre me a wetin. And that is just by that unti say me ka say oh me support to MPP biom na you say bia what NDC is doing I'm attracted to it. Hey.
I think Ghanaians, Nangasa, we've not gotten to the point where you can support a particular political party based on manifesto and as a promises obey. So when to me and deliver now, there's another party who gives you something you find reasonable, and I say they can accomplish that,
So,
you can switch.
No,
because
if for life.
It's for
no.
It's for die.
No.
Say,
I don't see it that way.
I know, but
for
I have not yet the understanding of politics. And say, politics na na say party no it's hereditary. Say me papa MPP.
Makes sense.
And I say, yeah, who too muna obe who say papa we MPP. You have to be an MP. And found any the MPP be yet. You always support MPP. Always the country itself comes last.
Yeah.
It's the party. Send it the banner so na so mind mo ye den kra na still ne de na ye. Na mom instead say bia ye be hu say as on mind bapa no me duty is to fight for the country but not for a particular party. Intino say bia me wo party A na me hwe na say bia policies of party B no eboa ebeboa me dachi and asa me mba dachi. Let me move to them. Dabi me pacho no wo politics mu a ejapade wo nana ne wo nana nkanso amudi jawo intinu no matter what as be yie no e was say wo na wudi ade you can't go anywhere else.
It can never make sense because unim said the new generation among for etiniama bebrase.
Yeah.
And we are also looking out for ourselves as well. So, yet in your baby, I mean, I come from a strong MPP house. My papa, Babu's your phone in MPP before.
Same here.
Me decided to say, Metwa NDC. That is a Metwa. That is how I feel.
That's how you feel.
And I, to say the member before so will be I say, men force me, convince me. But men force me. But unfortunately, the generation a woman are open-minded no. Courtesy kakra aba from because he started argument bia with the diatem. And as he started debate bia with the diatem. Exactly. And sometimes we lose the at nyansane we even lose it in the initial stages before at the end. Kwasiana who said, what then I'll come somewhere no way.
To start though.
Onya where the bia ebenya attention.
No the atem the bia be she. One na argument na nso no do baby no hwe no olusu a. Na face was switch akwatem didi no be di watem sa na na wa end the ade no.
But that insults thing no. I remember, I'm not old enough, but proud to this generation as at this age,
No.
It was very difficult for you to sit on social media and not on TV.
Na social media anyway.
Okay, social media wasn't that active, but it was very difficult for Sebabati or Namnene having a conversation. She's of a different mind. I'm also of a different mind. Nama started.
We can have a discourse.
Almost say nipa jina we nimwa edding. Say ubedi nipa natem. But the moment there is a curtain between the two of you, it is easy because who nipa nenimu ferry.
Yes.
Who send nipa nenimu esi edufa. Instead, when you make form, we be a lot of people who trace or more mudi or matem social media.
I'm so fantino come, I'm so fantino.
Me fantino be brentia si o slim.
Almost a can.
Mon fan cheme. Eya me ko show so kra na me na social media for twa. Omo se aba o kan den. On tia kra no wecha.
But we need it.
And no near see no, but the befra. Money how. I got you people. And then we send my hair colors, and I'm colors name Fabaco Baku. No fat colors and color blocking. The senior make somebody traces Obi out with dinner tem. And the moment I never told him, no start turning so untimen kasa because under normal circumstances, ne nipa ni jina wanimu untimen kasa. But because social media has become kind of a curtain between the two of you in intino, omana no swa ni obe kan bia no waka. Ti say na dan na ye kan wudi mateman ma be her profile. Me who say you look like your profiler. Me ha me ho.
Don't bother.
One thing you call Rapaholic Kumasi.
Yeah.
Na namijina stage I was waiting for Clarence na Mafro stage na me jina ho guy ba ku bi jina chance bosu I beg I want to tell you something I was chama ade bosu e social media pen on bit me no why say you
Facts.
It's a fact.
obi any go bit me share one on bit me
It's a fact.
And I'm saying how
to say o kan mo can garage o social bo hu na kan so
we share slim now we be rest
David
how
o ti hanum de obi atimi ka de opetre o
I've met people several times who was online but me metiase me no metiase and I mean for be personal so
yeah.
but unfortunately others too amount for fun personal so let's try adding there we say ababe ye norm cca into adding say but me more homodin na fi and try see bit market you know message is there ba na banti wa wo hwe bia no ansa na every rewrite na stories ni no drop udini location near my quick shout outs na fi enko pack to the by say no the personal attacks on your persona is lame. I meant how you take entrenched positions without justification. And I tell my fancy sister Baba to keep speaking the fancy because she draws us closer to our roots. Okay. I'll say I take entrenched positions. Okay. So I would want to probe until mami who be slim who take position way. Now one mama justification for our position, no? And then we can explain because we need to also understand ourselves as we move on. Shouts going out to your opponent. Said that's why Kennedy is disliked and hated.
In a way.
And I want to wrap up as we jump onto our main topics by saying, I wish the MPP well. Our Prime Minister, of course, went down. I mean, they man shadante. You can say the usual antics now first. Yes, you are more to now. BBS in sense and BB. This one was really
well
smooth.
Organized,
This one was really smooth, and I wish them all the best. Although I believe they could have done better because the party that I used to support. Now the NT-America said they could have done better is present a fresh face to Omo friends Omo campaign, because the Baumia agenda for 2028. I am sorry to say, sir, in baby, I mean, how I mentioned I mean, looking at the margin, say NDCD winning, you know, over 1.5 million plus. And it's the same person coming to contest a party who is now was stabilizing Niema in the midst of all these same issues. I course we are saying, but Ukraine changing you, Russia and Ukraine, no,
they are still at it.
They are still at it.
Niema course we are saying this time still inflation any dollar and coin, Jack. Unless I won't pen credit. So won't pen credit, yeah, metawasi. But I open credit, pa. Jack, baby, I
watched an interview and a conversation we are not having. Also, no MPP person has gained power on the very first term. Until the second attempt here is going to be a victory for him.
But the second attempt to be a victory if the citizens are tired of the government in power.
Good. And the option,
you get it. Acquire a miankasa and then me da hona me drain. Say if President Mahama sign a cast of a sign a contest, yeah.
They say game over.
Na say Dr. Baumia and so yeah, it's a game over.
Oh, that one, dear. Like
then
right now.
I saw a flyer that had a number of NDC people. I know movies. I say who is the next presidential candidate. In the affair, me started to me analyze it. Me the Dr. Baumia two General Mosquito who nam de not to we who nam not to we who nam not to we who campaign mu be ding.
We're having this discussion before we even started.
In command near DSA. Now it's just the party that has been made attractive. The MPP, the NDC is now as attractive as MPP was back then. Sekuoni nya be attractive. Mo de akoko krasi you know so. Ana tilapia to ballot sheet no so kra.
And you see, idea about conswa, this thing about social media, people insulting you on social media and all that, and also come nama party in too attractive, because in the days where there was no social media, no banter cost within the party, but se siano, you find mano. Dr. Balmia, we need you uncle for more no more connected. Almost so much jai party, or disconnected, or more jai party, no, or more joining NDC. And those days, no, you any of these things. So we were only seeing United Front. Yes. We were always seeing the United Front. Sesi anentisa. Inti party na me supporting no party na nkasa ne mu achiche.
Yeah.
True. And then because of social media, there are people me who so obi can say because of one particular person into an empire boy and say ma Kennedy Japan winning.
Wow.
Yes, there are people like that.
Pastor or to take paper go
Nigel Gazy.
And it was because or say Kennedy Japan attacked pastors at a point in time, and we can't take that fact out that almost all the pastors are Kennedy Japan attacking them. No be ade omani ebesine so because o madwene mu no sasimesi enipa we be the president obe attacking.
What happened to forgive and
you
forget?
Get it?
That we forgive and forget in this.
No, but the person that is what you are.
But one pastor actually endorsed.
So you see,
Kennedy Japan. Can we talk about?
Yes. Oh, so say obe wini.
Bernard Bernard. Say okay, say church no crowd.
And member defense.
Say on my apology.
Member defense.
Wama
apology.
Wama apology. And
apologized.
And I think sir, me will apology. No, I say we'll read that one.
Wama apology.
Now my prophecy number. You apologize.
And now who me post me August 2025. August 2025, 27th August, and I'm here post. And post I'm here on Facebook. No post I'm here was things are looking beautiful for Dr. Mohammed Baumia.
Okay.
That day, the attacks I got in my inbox, and then I supported Dr. Baumia, and I said Dr.
Baumia side.
In fact, it was a dream I had.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't actually write the dream. I just said things were looking beautiful.
Oh, okay.
And the dream was actually very simple. Mirror TV3 Abedaso, breaking news, Dr. Baumia winning. It was brief, it was concise, it was precise.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And Abba.
And Abem.
No one Champions League, you want to be winning, team Ben be winning.
And the radio find me.
Should I not for side no?
Champions League in it.
And the street will always watch you.
Anytime anybody said Kennedy Japan will win, in my heart I said no, it wouldn't be. It's not going to happen. Prophet El Bernard, I believe is a prophet of God. I believe he's a prophet of God. God as God on the sun.
So what happened?
He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. But a ban neoma nyame ya otimisi sanadwene.
I thought he was unshakable.
He doesn't change.
But
a ban neoma osi obeya otimisi sanadwene. Yensha odi for Eli neighbor.
The money
Yako odi for Eli side wa Bible mu a. Na Awurade ahye ne bo. Say asofudie no it will be in his lineage. But odi for Eli tena ase hweye ma ne ma egu asori hu fin. Egu asori dan hu fin, gu Awurade hu fin, ne Awurade ka se me na me kan ye.
Ane ma de bo afori ni nyina na omo ko yi.
But my den ma twen san.
Me na me kan ye.
Me na me kan ye.
But me jai.
Awurade betimi aka so be ya de. Na wo awusu ana wo ne ye bi.
Etimi ayi afri ho.
Etimi ayi afri ho. There are lots of things emfa the Bible ka say emfa bone nche. 77 times 7 times. There is a reason. Erade timi bie kwan ma nkrofo bebre but nipa na be fa ne so ema saa de papa na erade bie kwan na bia na wa offend no asem bi ba ye mante ase banta bi twa so nti nipa ne de saa otan no oya oni ahye ni mu nti onye saa de kro ne ma erade bie kwan no e wuwusu ene no ban wa wan fa asem anche ena alock
that means na ken connected
and ko be connected but enioma bi
be disconnecting.
I am surprised, Tobo. I am surprised that people are acting as though Eradia Canada king. Bonio Papa. How many people? I want people to be as truthful as they can. How many people no matter sorry them? I'm on my software show mon come. Who be Wabushi mu na ye first person abedi yi.
Still omubre.
Enfie dunie chire kapre omu nyibi. Omo akwa akogina ba bia akwa so omo pastors ya atrofo. Omo da so tia sorry dem, omo da so to collection. It happens all the time. Wo ye die wo ye kan saying wo destiny mu ye die wo. But ye die mfiri soro mbeto na so you work for it. And to say ya sha wonkom se obedi yi. Now to what so de bia won sa show dem refilm de bia won sa show dem refilm says let me nya adwuma na boso me so na ye tua ne ka onfa na ketua mfam brewa enne obedi hia even though there is a prophecy on your life
you need to work towards it.
You need to work towards it. And even if we work towards it, no, you have to understand that there are forces that work against you. And in this case, Kennedy Japan, a lot of forces worked against him. A lot of forces worked against him. Spiritually, physically. Physically, on one and some, Emma, where did you tell me? People started bringing those videos out. Is this a presidential material? Is this a presidential material? Any area, Yansan from Rasho say, delegates ni vote no move vote no. Yamo muska. There were interviews where people say,
take away
so there are a lot of factors.
120 million.
There are a lot of factors that contributed to it.
Okay.
Erade sesana jene. Ahab, neniba bre Naboth vineyard. Naboth kase on farm mano. Ahab, okoye ne humo bomoba ne yiri Jezebel hu yo se amikunu. Then we are here now, so I am of Mosme Vineyard, neighbor to see on farm, Jezebel, so don't worry, I got you. Baby. You are the love of my life. Jezzy, and no call you look chantro, and no more muku nabot. O cool nabot, you know, be catch a nikunu Ahab say, Vineyard, no quaya bedam kofa, or D4 den crabai, Ebeka se radia domo. Ube wo kwan says, ube wo kwan says, wo yire be woo eman cramai atafre, ni moja, ewa car kwan so. Bible say Ahab se son na dwene. Osungu erade so. Osun ye no nya adwen sakra na erade se meye firi wo so. Me dia koma so.
The lock bi be dan so.
Lock bi be dan so.
Hallelujah.
And oyi lock no.
Oyi lock no. Was it ohine Hezekiah se wan so ye ka che ne so oba bewu. Ah ono nso kobo mpa ye erade ka se me dem fie ni bi aka wo.
15 years.
You get it. So we should not
abutre.
I would try.
What am I mean? Can we na? We official Facebook post from Bernard Nelson Nation. Accountability statement and all the better abontain Facebook. So, I was following my recent public apology concerning the prophetic declaration I made about the new Patriotic Party presidential primaries. I have, in humility and accountability, chosen to take a short and intentional pause from making public prophetic declarations, particularly those related to national and political matters. In the same spirit of responsibility, I have also decided to step back for a season from political teaching, from public teaching, preaching and pulpit ministry. To say the opinion, say. This is a deliberate and voluntary step to allow for reflection, prayer, counsel, and the strengthening of accountability in how prophetic revelations are received, interpreted, and communicated. I am not stepping away from my calling or from ministry altogether. I remain committed to personal prayer, steady and quiet pastoral responsibility, while intentionally realigning myself in growth, integrity, and discernment. I value the trust of the people I serve, and I do not take it lightly. I sincerely appreciate your prayers, patience, and understanding during the season. Signed, Prophet Bernard L. Bernard Nelson Nation.
I don't agree with the apology.
Sir.
I don't agree. You don't apologize for a prophecy. Sure, if you don't interpret a prophecy well, it doesn't mean the prophecy was not given to you.
Okay. I have a question.
It doesn't mean the prophecy was not given to you. There's a possibility that Japan would even win something and it is not Ghana election. It can be anything.
But the bone of contention is
can
the
be anything.
election.
You get it. And then sometimes also, you get it.
And also that person
so arrogant. And with this that happened, you have seen us so for my arrogant. Obia cake. Send a prophecy abantino. Wakoye cake. And so meanwhile, prophecy amayano. I'm 100% because you said there was going to be chaos. There was no chaos. Not chaos, no way. But what cake? Yeah, I say actual prophecy feels and said then you so Emma would jubilate.
Can you imagine?
As so far are jubilating Prophet L. Bernard prophecy amme. Simple what time now? What time now? Yes, sir, obinti radias you. And a young couple marking scheme in Kutobi answer.
True.
Bible say Umpire, Samin Biaso. Namitie umpire, Bonami Chini Panaso. No, or no Nasu Chimun, would you see? Nani Pani Besu Fremia, Mageneso.
Not married to
no Asuchu any finish. Enti wo wo de na wakɔbɔ ho mpaye akoye ho akwankyerɛ na
ayi kiki no
menyi ni se Prophet El Bernard I don't friend
Bernard
Bernard come say Bernard fache me
Bernard de omoton
diesel na ade all kasa or chini hu I believe he's going to seek the face of God to understand why something he probably has seen so vividly did not come to pass. Everybody believes what they have seen. Mimiti, sname. Se me who be na me catch us sling me who ade ewi. Afa wo ho. Eh. Woni me nie chinie said day. Me need to move that because me na me nim me hu.
Okay.
And wo kosoroba for me doesn't matter how long. It may tarry. But definitely it will come to pass. Inti sa no no nso be gina so. Say dan ya ebeba. I am actually quite a little concerned about Ononi Kennedy Japan and Namfufa.
Okay.
Say if Kennedy Bekoso and then I adam for.
No more adam before.
So we ni bema their relationship be ma e kan na yere kra echo na sorry. Ema two prophecy ni bi gumu. But sorry kono anya year. Metimia kase second kaso peso siwa we dey what the mama nka second say bia osofo bi share won kom so obe wini no when wini atime de no court because obetimi akoye yi say o kase obe wini into you pumped in more money.
Oh yeah, facts.
You pumped in a lot of money.
Yeah. Really?
Yes. Ubetimi de na court.
Se
sane e be ma sha oboso obe ware wo.
No one
ware wo atime de ne court no. Because bia nka ono anka say ube win ya nka amount we decided so the be share campaign and can fan shame and na say so ono anka say ube win ya nka bia won relax wo campaign no because then your can no you believe there was a done deal. What you say?
So one of the charges to agrada so claiming to possess friends spiritual powers and all that I mean so also be on that level I mean so anyway ubebuza question briefly na afi ya jump on to
so my question is I didn't nyankopon ba kope and anyame ba kope or catch other prophets we be win no catch your prophet in friends.
Prophet El Bernard. He's not my prophet.
No, I'm just saying. I'll be defending him. Okache and
He's
say
not my prophet.
the other party, no.
Correct. I say Onyane prophet.
Onyane
Onyane
prophet.
Okay.
Okay.
In fact, if there has been any time I've decided to stay away from anything, any human being with a title prophet, it is this year 2025.
Okay. But I'm just saying, why
Almost
one
say,
God?
Mama, so many instances. One, with me about say, but you see, Eradia Sasana Gene, no country or some Sasama Gene, you are still on New Yitre or first.
Okay.
You only know what he reveals to you. What you say? You only know what he reveals to you. Nemre mo pe enobe yi akere. Inti multiple prophets and so ma prophecies that were contrary no. And then kebi okọ ne kukuam kwasere ade say how come say we can be before for now we can be before for because you said you are not a God of confusion. But ade we need the confusion but bia nke ho no God would have given you clarity. What you say? Say me tie obi eni woni ma bibi wo ho no ma meya wo nipa obehu ne say ebony but nyame anim ne na bi wo hu ne say ebony based on the circumstances that may have led me to do what it is. Okay. What you say? And see, I am disappointed. Make us say disappointed. Now I'm disappointed mainly in a software omunim all these instances. No, ma conclude. Say because prophecy na mbemuno on free nyame.
Okay.
Monso motete ma sorry dem.
Monso ma shem kombe bri
and Zil, what even shows say omo prophesy on the other side nebe what even shows say nyankopon e catch
exactly
about what you
spirit that reveal that spirit too that
for the fact say be ade na obi kan ya ebe mu does not necessarily mean say nyankopon e catch us out onipa no nso. So let's
be able to make
wonnim ni ono so God na ya ka God no es no gane ne God
o ma ye posa when you be man hu ade
mama ya haban me pe 2 hours pe me de
ye me twa Champions League ni ade
me pe 2 hours pe me 2
nyankopon
be wo kra na high fever na how
mama ya also
na ya moka say nyankopon
ade maluto numbers
na loto no enya nipa na enya nyame na nipa create loto no
loto dia bompa na wo fa bia wewu mbe so da e boss na
na mo da so tete ya bia anya na adu
so travel so na wako hu ancestor obekwa ko yeso travel so wako hu ancestor bi na
me wo fa fo nyina tete wi ase ba ku anya na adu so bewu omo kra ho e de nche me well, Prophet Bernard issue no and the akwa kugu no MPP presidential primary is one of the issues and a trendy weekend way. And congratulations going out to Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Baumia and in the team nyina. We wish them all the best when it comes to a year election in 2028, November 2028. We wish them all the best. Although personally, my stance here say it doesn't matter. We're just going to record another defeat for the MPP. It doesn't matter who will be on the ticket of the NDC. It doesn't really matter. And the NDC are attractive. Aya kono party aya kono and oma bomo humode to even you remember saying NDC at some point na omo hu NDC anasi esum bi kata omo so as omukum nipa from the Jerry
from the President Rollins time he gave that notion
na was hard omukum nipa omu de omutimosum I say entesa aya guy some Sam George, Utimi Mba nyina Sam George.
No, they've
changed the narrative.
They've changed that.
I was watching a video of a lady Okofele tank, and even last time you saying and only portfolio there near Ofele tank I think it ended up at 420 cedis. Obisa guy and say, "Oh, you sure so I feel it." And I say yes. And I say, "Oh, check here, or check here now fool." The excitement on her face alone.
But Van way. If me first me call ya me feeling 1,000, 2,000, 3. Me ko bu 500 adiana aka one bar na. Hey. Enti ade we. You get it? Last time,
Slim yanto tonsre. Sanya fuel side ni ade ekoyi no. Omo motonton aduane ntare ni ade no so omo mani.
San komo no.
Ghana hana sankofo air price ade omo the feelings and emotions and a price. Se fiera bab free school bana ye kaso ya to ne ba school fees no e was headmaster girlfriend catch her and say opeska current dan ye say headmaster opɛ kwan jiska bi free nkwala ne ho
sanity
enti ne ba ba fie na o say ma me school fees me headmaster say ye tua 300 aka ho e was 300 ye chama ye kɔtɔ aka ye na ye tua ye tiechire na ye ne ye tua nkrofo rent ye tua nkrofo bills
yes
it has to end.
No, but it can't end. It's a cycle. A cycle. A wickedness cycle. A problem, no. They are caught in a certain
because
gap.
We are selling intangibles.
No, there are people who are caught in certain gaps. Unfortunately, in final, final cost of OBI tariff for the attorney. Because people were saying, say, are any attitude fools who are unreflective transportation. And it's because there's one video that I also chanced upon. I brand a can of Malta Guinness, a full pack nibi. No, say I did a ton of 120 something. First, now will be like twice the price, and a swatiaba. But Omo Mujina a ton. They are selling it at the same price.
One is like 15.
Can more to no top pack na a muba 9 CD 50 pesos or 9 CD 60 pesos.
They're selling it like 15
cedis. Around 15 cedis.
Exactly. So driver no take care no more. Money 15 now. Oh yeah, sure say. Oh no, so
yes.
You get it.
You call friends if we take a quite duma. Me boom be for. Our panso.
I be change cycle.
Yeah, no ni abura ye the boy who ye we ani blame the government for you. And na banche Rebecca just say $2 so. O two banche no one ni fit Rebecca just say la rate the cost in aka banche no. And then we will end up blaming the government.
We are stems no say twetwem.
We are just not honest people. Ye ni no kre. So the cost build the component of transportation. The last time we were having the discussion on it, the cost build out for transport. Fuel, your distance covered, your cost of spare parts, your the driver's time, driver na nkasa time. Or the yes man. Sanyama we say Justina the transport sector and of course the wickedness when it comes to drivers are pretty commercial vehicles for their owners. Ye one can say only or more transport now. Me say drivers the own. It is a what otoka ma driver. It is a managing artist. And then a Tosca Bebo Bosuna yaka artist management. Because and no issues there was outside on so Kwesiata will use him still. Week way. Kwesiata for free. No, last week. Last week no Jinem. No Jinem. And Odema Ishowspeed. And was Ababaji. And Baumiaji. And they are finished Yamai. But Kwesidiano, they are holding on for Ishowspeed because when South could make statement with respect to Ishowspeed. So Ambassador will be promoted Ghana by because of our only streaming numbers. And Kuminini a Kahunina.
Yakaso
Ishowspeed and Casaba Ghana. Obia it's like Obi. I
think it's as a result of inclusion.
Hey, yeah, somebody
brain and saying all of those stuff. I think they feel they didn't get the opportunity or the chance to roll with a man, to roll with a boy.
He's a man. So young and very healthy.
Let's break it down. All these people talking some way about the whole thing, especially content creators. Personally, I think when I sit, I feel it's because they didn't have a chance to be on the stream. They didn't have an interaction with the person. Because basically, an example here, Lady Orton share batai.
Korea.
See, it should be top of the head. Like, that is a basic impact of the guy's presence here in Ghana. If you are somebody who is on social media a lot, you see people from different countries, even Nigerians attesting to the fact that Ghana is a place to come to. I've seen people already starting on their common schedule say they'll come to Ghana. And they've done videos to that. So what are we waiting for? Then BM now
over 22 million people actually Googled how to get to Ghana, if you need a visa, how to get hotels and all that. So
even the plane here, to free
the most helicopter.
The most
helicopter.
The most tracked plane. Yeah. How many people on the nation? Because I don't see the reason. I don't know why people are talking now.
We're a content creator. Ishowspeed is also creating a content. Into so no aba. Na say how I want so a camera. Won so a camera now so ko baby. When I saw mu. Who was sick and the be financier? Kwe. Obi Zimbabwe wo ho.
So mu be hu mpo.
So mu be hu a. Kenya na jata ne nse boni ade ne nam jongo ni mu. Timi ko gina jata ba ko anim. No we na ye nkrofo behwe o.
The Nigerian guy Pella was starting a tour in Nigeria. Almost all the states.
All the states in Nigeria. Why are they also not doing
tap
it?
Into it. If instead of you sitting there talking tap into it.
Na wonim nipa ba ko ane ho ye mehi pa. Ishowspeed adie me ankasa no nipa mempena sem da because Ghana for ye susum sem hunu so Raf no Some boy Raf no ko gina Rich Hospital na o se de eda no ya moto kan ne bo ho kakra ne nim pre ketua bi okotage president Mahama tisania president ni djuma bi di wonai ahwatere kakra o tage president Mahama on be your den since when na president Mahama ebe ye wo ayi wo personal nurse and now personal doctor na Ishowspeed in China. You know what I am saying? You know what I am saying? You be saying so kwaji dia wo ho so you kwa advocate si enyi kotoka din free airport so na kwa nkruma de we ekasen aden ya so boy so boy ya be problem aden no mama ya so boy we swama boy what be problem okwa advocate because boy ne were numbers nti okwa advocate si enyi kotoka din free airport so what did that have to do with Ishowspeed in any way shape or form? Ya so boy we small boy we din sem hunu wa Ghana ha no
di we say na ya make
and na TikTok na me hu ni video bi or attack ya kan say nkofo nkola yo mprapra Bastard boys.
Yeah, I've seen the video. I saw it today.
Now, what you know, I advocacy. Who sorry now? Got top prior 2 cities now. The proud car quantum frank and fast also. Are you 3 person when who camera be an abe James? Oh, advocate, no, advocate, and on any
Korea.
Yes, so some who know Ghana had it. The boy is becoming a nuisance. In fact, men penasa na don't target president na ha me. I am president o Mahama nya wo fa o. Mahama nya wo fa e no nya oyiri nua no wa be kasa wa konta no no. No ko eyina wo na nim twaketua bi. In fact, o yes post 2 days o se bibi na Ishowspeed ba ye no. Wotimi nya anan na oti wheelchair mu. Wotimi nya anan so ko gina independence person. Wo ba be advocate si enkonko yi kotoka din e ho ne ye koya advocacy. Eho ene yekoya baby a chance be baby obenye obi wo benye some green a black sheep bi mo na kogu Ghana ani mu ase eye me de pa say kan say bodyguard for no mo blocking say eno na ne hwan
Rudy no e Ghana ni
oni movement no
me pacho
slap you
maybe Miss Ben South no mesremo ne den pa na I just need to be
or content creator.
Content.
Video. Comedy.
He released a movie last year.
Movie now is your friend said 24.
Yeah.
I think it's called.
So I call UK near.
Yeah.
I can't try the way you come.
Oh, say yes, yes.
Say me ma CV no.
Okay, what about John Mary said your cancer? We don't take him out of context.
Out of context.
Exactly.
Ishowspeed.
Yeah.
When the gentleman came down and how people thronged to go see him. What do you make of his visit as a content creator?
Yeah, as a content creator, let's say Ishowspeed, yeah.
When the gentleman came down and how people thronged to go see him. What do you make of his visit as a content creator?
Yeah, as a content creator, let's say he has the numbers. That one there, we can't take it from him. Imagine having millions of people searching your country because someone visited your country. It means that the impact is very huge. So that one we can. But the problem that we have as content creators is that the way they treat foreigners, the way they treat people when they come to the country, they should at least, show us that, because I think there was an MP or someone who was saying that if we want to promote our country, we should use our people. He didn't stream because he want to promote Ghana or something. No, he is streaming because he is a streamer and he is touring Africa. And the subscribers need to count. But in a way, he can promote the country fine. But what about your own people? Are you trying to make your own people always recessive and always make the foreigners dominate? Are you always trying to make your people feel we all can be greater than how you see other people. My problem is Ghanaians, we love foreigners more than how we love ourselves. You get it? Because there are more talented people in the country. But the one you have imagine Ishowspeed came to Ghana and he did a back roll or he be anim. Rolio. Hini anymore. Easton.
Okay.
Aso moye nana akofo bema akofo bi no oroli ye. Ba de mami nko roli. Mami hu ohini bi on. Na me kase nana. De ba roli. Kameri ya no.
Well,
there was a girl who saw Ishowspeed. Woof 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 obaw. Oh, the mami show baby na because hello woof woof woof. Even cranka also ohini bisa cry e de ni roli kwa ohini ni cry be roli.
Ohini ni be roli.
Say foreigner, Mr. Girl ka do say woof 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 woof. Fine girl oh.
Na hede.
Fine girl oh posa krama because of who Ishowspeed. But oh the opa mami mi sia no. Na me ka say hello mami woof 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 woof. My question boy crossing the path.
Only one the research.
Welcome back.
Bossu.
Only
I would say. But I would say the way you
There be they make can say. Sisi I'll say as he's also an influencer. From what I know, yes, you're a comedian. Me sure Ghana phone na baby obishia Ben South be start laughing. Because he's a comedian. And only able to me dia a supporter no. Uhunu baby na wasre no when who say supporting. One kasa woka say you don't people don't even Ghana for why you hu wa ha no. Woka say girl bio. Her mama is a very well known person in Ghana. If you are supportive enough, will you be a one kasa in your own country nankasa why your background checks near there and can you know who her mama is? Because when her mama started this whole in Kuto village cry in the north near there and first of all one kasa na crampo the fact that one kasa won't name lady no crampo no say one kasa in your own country no crano you don't know the people in there. And you particularly, what have you been able to influence? Let's just say, Ishowspeed ambassador or Babe Tongana or whatsoever. But at the end of the day, did he end up doing what other countries actually pay money? Now, I'm saying, is it one Arsenal, is it Arsenal? And I say,
for their badge.
say, almost formal badge, keke crambo, just for that global exposure.
Oh my actual.
This guy came here.
And they paid huge.
Yeah, millions of dollars.
This guy came here. Now, said, minim said not that museum no cramp will be wakra. We be ye wa no cramp any. There are some African countries me wa Africa here, but there are certain things that they do there. Me living here in Africa no cramp minim. A higher guy buy whether it was for his own personal gains or not. Send ye can nipa search Ghana and make us my next this year, 30 December or December in GH year be na shade. You just see what because of just this the showcasing of our culture ne e be our man the outside world ne who say oh san yen den reaction because from what a lot of the African Americans and a lot of video I saw no, this guy has opened a lot of eyes and minds of those people over there because no one feel say we are not even open enough crampo say country must say investment or anything like that. But this guy coming here whether for his personal gains or not, let's not take away the fact that it has brought a significant amount of like some sort of exposure be to the country, which is going to help us gain at the end of the day. Me pacho or no in particular me srewa. A DM pan where to me influence or Ghana.
Or a comedy or my comic
Or central movie back home.
Why movie?
I was at the premiere.
And how did that help our then?
Oh, say I knew employer man for and the workers had the as say.
Or employer man for some money.
I mean he contributed on more a video no obia every the ecosystem obia benefit TV.
And you know ni videos no ye no. Mr. No say nipa hwe. Ana meboa. Is that not a form of and as person ye hu na bia ye dimrika. Na to say the Ishowspeed buy no na bia senior bia people see him na bia ni edimrika na ye did because on be specific exactly what he wants. Bia no per say your man no that kind of ye hu na edimrika di nachi say oh bia Ben South ni e boss ni edinachi
so Ben South so baby on so kwa onya that level of Jesus
and so ma wani hwe ho men kwonkwohwe obi ni dia waye Debbie ya wo dear you are different you can never be like Ishowspeed and Ishowspeed can never be like you enti no wonso wo dear kakra wa gada no anase nipa kakra ehwe wo no influence those people mo nso nya bibi na jai say always be yet hanom na we love foreigners we love them and it's our perception no like Yahudi and stop always thinking about what people are doing with their own lives.
Mate. Oh. Yeah, quick. 2 minutes.
Se Ben South, we influence in Bia. Okay, we influence Kumasi for some rakra. We influence Accra for Muko Kumasi, Muko Eastern Region, Muko Hamukwa, because I know a target audience. Yeah. Se o mind be share. So mo pe obi obe hold as an ambassador, as an influencer to influence other people from other countries to come out. The smart thing is to use influencers that are outside. Yeah. Because omo target audience na yen so share. Yeah. Say we share I'm using this Dubai as an example because me kai say ya dance God Lloyd. Yeah. Crowd koye promo Emma Dubai. Yeah. Omo use dance God Lloyd because and only be attract young Ghana for. Omo use people from Bollywood, that is India. Omo use people from Hollywood, that is America. So you target say me penkro for amoma bagana ha me pe nipa wo Nigeria. I have to use a Nigerian influencer. Yeah. To influence Nigerians to come to Ghana. Me penkro for America, that is how I have to do. That is what I have to do. Yet Ghana ha and a GTA 4. Emma if we do enu. So on ye or influence na nkrofo Ghana ha Singaton if we do enu. Or the akwaje Canadian visa on nemba or makotena Canada.
Oya adwuma
wo hot Tim Hopkins was a Hopkins was a hen. Waji
How
ambassador.
much fried rice?
Coffee. Microphone be a hen or serve or wait, I will say.
Yeah, ambassador.
Yeah, ambassador. Near Mossy on influence on no where to on Permino where to cook.
Maybe I say or minister we all call HIV AIDS conference or Konyage or
conference now.
Or no call on protective sex or coin. Or the Akorana. Ghana the high date.
Yeah, Mama Yenye serious. Ewo new maybe. Wo Ben South one nam now call you woo Becca so about them because and only you signature. Akwale you obey and flipping ya de. Omo mane because and any signature. And this boy actually did something so significant that Ghanaians did not even realize or pay attention to, or should I say, they didn't grasp it. When himsa Ishowspeed has this thing where, or say, he's allergic to uchi, green apple. This boy was in Egypt, and somebody showed him a green apple. Instantly, he was like, nah, the guy wants to end my stream. The guy wants to end. We're creating sad, and so anytime that this boy will mention anything green that has to do with green apples, it will make his numbers go up so high that in the stream, you know, umbe ending. After the massage, ewo Hamamat hono. Hamamat bisa and said, how do you feel? He said, I feel like a green apple. Ghanaians did not even grasp that as a promotional idea. Na yet na ho adwene say, wako flippe wo ekuapem hinenim. Wo so ko flippe wo ko fa adwan ko. Wo flippe wie ya no atwa.
Na na me dwan
ni o me be flippe baako. Na wo nam wa flippe. Enye wo signature na nam na flippe hes wani so mbrimu wa. So won twa nhwe a. Na eye na say ye celebrities ye influencers no say omo be ma submissions on issues a. They should take time and research. Ben South, what be go animu ase? Asem obegina obeke kan e just one kasa Ishowspeed no. Wonimu no. Ye nyina ne yenimu no, but ye te so obe. Yakoye ho research. Ene ye be hu nipa nti wo kan asem no. Ye no research na hu nipa na kasa wakasa accurately. Na koso na we local influencer no local yi obi wo to Kumasi. Ye wo no ntu ne na mfi Kumasi da.
True.
Abu ni ade in fact the community or timu kra no free hon ko baby da influence your mo because we come na we na nam broni on tiasie
onyusu e no
entu yusu ano
okay
sie ka say be influence na broni mbra Ghana wo no broni be na hwe comedy abrofo sen na hwe comedy
okoi no ni broni oni broni bi twa skits bi o
it's a skit ne ko si
oh mo hwe TikTok mo hwe no pa
Amani pepa Ghana on.
Inti min twa so ana.
Twa so.
Malek's event in the chat. Malek's event in the chat right now. Zeno. Waba Nana Richie, you're saying Malek's event in the chat. See in the chat, no? Chat. Yeah, so chat for more say more say a friend say Ben South a dupe and I say yawa in the chat right now. Let me know.
Why?
As someone kind of dupe and I yawa.
Slim, real quick on this one. Ishowspeed has 97.8 million followers across all of its platforms.
Wow.
So let's just take it as though 20 million per out of the 97 kind of share. Let's break that 20 million down. How many people will be touched to say they want to mention Ghana in their conversations? Let's say 5 million. So if you have 5 million people talking about Ghana, less visibility.
Yeah.
How does that even look for the country? And we are also crowned as a location for December. And Ishowspeed was in Ghana in January.
Yes.
So over Ghana, just come and have that experience. That is one aspect. And it's make a way because I mention numbers. Say Oba Ghana no or be streaming no numbers. The guy has numbers before even coming to Ghana. So if there's anybody benefiting numbers wise, Ghana for. Another example, lady Ayekan who said the shea butter lady. Check her growth from Ishowspeed, Ebani Honum no. Anytime, any for that, how many certain things no. In our custom, say oh except the king or the people there are preview to the nature and also one that act no. Because if me call him be anymore, I'll just go as a normal person. If Ben South or call him be a onimna, he will not go as a normal person. There's that tag say, oh, ye nim no. He's a celebrity in that area. Or there's a level of he'll be open to do certain things. It's the same thing now. Ishowspeed, privilege Ishowspeed. So so I don't think, as much as we want to downplay certain things, no, let's look at the bigger picture. What if in the next 2 years, Ben South becomes like Ishowspeed, and somebody speaks like this? Say no befano. That's all.
Increase the sound in the chat, bro. This one is from GH Nanabwati. Chat for another and I'm Mugu so one chat. Now then I'm weak.
Chat.
Why?
W's in the chat.
Yeah, I want to see W's in the chat right now. Like you watch now. I want to see. The middle me to be near shows. And nothing or someone support to know. If you people support, I want to see W's in the chat. Like I want to see chat. More W. Woman influencers here. I want to see W in the chat right now. Okasa ya na efekeke. Or conversation na. Na saso basa. What? Only man here. Yo chat. I want to see W's in the chat right now. What was our video? W's in the chat. Montro.
Every 2 seconds, we are W's in the chat.
I want to see W's in the chat, man. W's. Sir, we had the I show slap. And I make sure this is here. Me take on I mean Ben South he's an excellent gentleman.
Yeah.
My editorial, I said that he's not right or he's not wrong, depending on where you're looking at the whole issue from. We are Ghana ni, we are Santini, we ni mamani, we ni say ye ko nanahwa ye kwaye ntoma ye boye muni achia. So we expect you to know better. Untimi nko roli ho. That is it. That doesn't mean say ye mpewase mu. It's because say ye ni mo we ye die. Ho befia ye fire plate efe.
Thank you.
ACC no because ye ni ma ho ye gia ho. Hospitality is our trump card, and it goes any region back up all the 16 regions of Ghana. Baby I'll be could be a gia ho ye. E ye Ghana for ye suban. Because e we mu say ho oba wo nchen a ho I say bufu enche. Oti ase oba ho a obekọ. Nti waba ho ne de hwe ne ye manani nje. That is yen. Eno nkyere se nsuo ebe fa wo ne hoho na o ma me behwe se wo emfa wo nko ninja hoho no there be. Enti some of these things, you know, na minua no I'm not sure say maybe he you know he thought on it on that level.
Yeah.
I mean support wise, yes, we need to support more. I agree, we need to support our people more. Like I mean, you can't say W's in the chat. One W ever. People are supportive.
Yep.
It is how you communicate to the people as well. So, Ben South, I mean, you're an excellent guy. I mean, I watch his stuff. I'm like Ben South. Me share comedy bia. He's very funny. He's intellectual.
Yep.
I mean, on finding a way to balance statement because on one video say Ghana for but the cheap because Ghana for at you know the impact of Ishowspeed visit in Yatiasie and he said oh ka ho asema I was say oh you're very careful.
Yep.
Yes, Kojo Sheldon also caught a stray bullet when he talked about the importance of say a friend say supercars na eba omudene ko hwe you know. And I mean there are divergent views on it. Personally, I feel if you have it, flaunt it. The perception of Ghana out there, or even Africa out there, to say the amount for who say be who say onone crofone, who say Africa, BBC in hon.
Yeah.
If you have the opportunity, why don't you show it? It doesn't take anything away from Ghana, because you will gold, you will cocoa, you will bauxite, you will manganese, and yes, our supercars. I mean, we can have all that together. So if we are showing that to him, there's no problem. It is. I want people to understand that the boy's visit is not about the boy. It's about his numbers.
I know, right?
So if we are looking at it from the boy's perspective, say, oh, when who be the who will be intimate fan trainer, you might get it wrong. Because the government did not come in to impress the boy. They came in to impress the world.
I know, right?
Exactly.
Facts.
The government stepped in. It is not about.
Oh, no, boy.
Na unim go for ready 21 organa. GTA 4 form. But GTA 4 for way home because akwanu kura die bi.
Exactly.
In adie no kura no na yepese tap in
Into it.
no. So say both fruit to kura na wa. Yo, I want to see both fruit in the chat right now.
Yes.
Like chat, I want to see both fruit. Give me more both fruit in the chat right now. Yes, if you say both fruit in your wa, let's use the boys' platform and show the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Simple. So nothing was too boring and nothing was too exciting for him. He just came to experience what we have.
I mean, yeah.
Just that, I mean, the backflip into your love, no? I don't know, some way, kakra,
But no cry, we know his niche. Yenim said that guy is unpredictable. Like Niama bi wo wa insist so. Yenim said.
But you can't do that to our jollof.
But why? Na jollof. Na make
you are
say
still claiming
jollof
that
no
jollof
there
as
bi o.
our jollof.
Jollof unua jollof. E na make us say jollof no unua.
Men kan ho.
Na say why you rich, why you come and nam ni ade o de be yampa. Ade de eye dan ko de be yampa. Who me ndia wo be da so.
That's what Tom here.
Oto mu hwe jollof yi da so gina stand still. Jollof ben na wo bosswa etumi bounce. Jollof mu ash foam.
Asem na ba. I want to see jollof in the chat right now.
Sa jollof ni da bia bi. Enko fa jollof asem be kai ya o.
I want to see jollof in the chat right now, man.
But Obi making some very important your friend is saying in the comments. A typical example is Rudimaya. Me, I love and Rudimaya is from here, but he's one of the respected like YouTubers across. A friend is saying the whole of Africa. If in Surokra America said the world, people actually love and respect it because of the impact.
Yes.
Sebi about country, one kasa wunim say or the bro. The government has even recognized him by giving him a diplomatic passport. And to once we be say me papa no ken. Eye ni ye ya nchi wenyim kebenyam. Once ye be eye ni ye ya nchi wenyim kebenyam.
We ye ni yan ken onyam be.
Nken onyam be wani.
Ohun fanti ase ma mi ken. On so nti ase.
Ayera.
On so nti ase.
So do your own. It will get to a time who knows, you might also be recognized, by the world or by the country. But I'm ready there. Massa.
I would tell when we ever see us and mini Eric Tosca will join here. Now you have a conversation. It was the last week near a year Malcolm issue. Malcolm Nuna issue no and a year Kwesi Ediano a shia. A shia with T junction, so T junction is shia also. And a T junction, no, Udruha, I bet it says, boxing coach now, no, my Ishowspeed advice. Left, right. Or say, coach, mommy instruction. Or say, you have to go in left, right. And I'll say, come on, coach. 21-year-old boy, do say. As I'm like,
Ghana.
How you need to so Ghana every
Ghana is solid.
Too much. I heard the two. On social media, they can't hold on.
Enjoy me too.
Me pay be other be at me. What a country. What's it called? Give me some. I say, left, right.
Over left, right.
Now TTU for crab, left, right. Hey, boxing pioneer. But it's interesting because when you say, I mean, Kwesi Dia from Black Sheriff, Kwesi, we are hearing lots of things about artists and air management, contract issues and all that. It is going to help shape future, engagement. Although in the initial stages, and there's so many issues, out of it, but it is going to shape. It is good. It is going to shape future engagement. It is our conversation. Sorry, but shouts going out to Hardy Blaze. Hardy Blaze share from the United States of America. America for no, they are in the chat right now. So log in on the chat, like Mumra chatting when I feel young Koso. You better address a couple of issues quick because an check. Ishowspeed now corona so a year Foreign Affairs Ministry approve the Ghanaian passport. Omo de man no and also so a jacket pa social media no so a year nipa mienu lock horns like they lock horns lock
booze in the chat.
Pint to pint.
Yeah, Miss Ramo a chat I want to see horns in the chat right now. I want
but Obi say small you are fooling us. As someone who said, nah, slim.
That's what Ishowspeed and no.
Ishowspeed more count.
But slim
maybe no more count. Oh, maybe Ishowspeed Ninia. What you say in I want to see horns in the chat right now. Yeah, because I'm a local horns. Lily Mohammed and Louisa Lai L.O.K. horns on the issue. Now, the anti-homology on horns in I say, say Lily echo a year GH1 na or a small editorial piece. Small editorial piece be about a year passport. We can diplomatic. A Ghanaian passport.
A Ghanaian passport.
Or ye say a Colande our headquarters. Na Kodru headquarters no na Louisa far no processing no who say so be jinana so kakra. But people do not understand why. Some people do not understand why I was say Ishowspeed 80 million Ghanaian passport. So I think say na ehun education nanki ebe hia say obi betima ba o man mu obenya passport. Is it allowed? On what grounds ni betima mu obi passport? I think it's a education no anko intino amanfo take different positions on the issue of passport being given to Ishowspeed. No intino omoloke horns no na it was very, very beautiful. Louisa eto ebi ekoto Lily Akachi. Na to Lily Akachi no say hey me hu niam bebre ba me ha but em say we dey me reply we. Yes you timi for timu a ohwan wakawa e fa wa beti. And the tribalistic of Kwasia can never be impressed. This is Kwasia ntohwe no ye ntia so mi. Ntino we dey o si obia bebo ni bi ba wo. Sad na MC Lily Oteki ya okaze ne W there is not going to be in the chat. Na ensuobo akase bo nkase epete so. We there na no den. Said back and forth no on the coin no. Ema obi amponsan so jampo in the chat. Na obi nsu call chat no na no den. Because onu so provide hardcore evidence ema ne koye say aye trend. Ya koye say suban bi a Louisa Lai eta edana di pacho so wo images na betimi dia toto so na afi am ye hu nkrofo aye kan ho asemi na san niema no ekoso ni nyina no the educational bit of it na me bomb pie say amanfo ebetimi ate ase say there are several ways that you can acquire the passport of a year ekrubi Ghana for bebre I ha say no ye da so ne senki e beda tie ni ekura American passport. Na American passport no 77 previous a wo de edi mo obi de obu ofu but wo peso okoji obi de ya na enwon no for bi o say enwon ma wo de ya anka American passport nka igio no almost igi no kura.
Ade.
Me yem na shame.
Kechi.
Oh.
Debi I dey bia no pese mo kopa asem na dear ade.
Na seka
What's ni dear?
Oh.
America passport no igi no kura ejan. Ode ne na kura ejan hu. Wo say e dey ne nan no etwere you know black star no. Aha e dey no unzo mu ye 2. Aha akore ye mi no. Obede paw 2. Obede mi we alok we. Wa unzo America dey no na ba kwa kroko na ba ku say kura ejan. E say hwe hu yi. Yesterday amanfo pesa you know passport ni bi. And there are so many ways I will be to make our passport ni bi. Ni nyina agina o modern bo. Eso. Na abrante no ba ha o si ebu say ho say obo ne ho modern. Sa 9 hours or so of streaming no obo ne ho modern. Dey na Ghana fo e bit manya afri ne ho. 5 hours and do 9 hours in do 5 hours. Dey na Ghana fo etimi free abrante no ho. O deserve ana on deserve. These were some of the conversation and anke was ekoso. But ankoba ne side than kofa baby for the side issue wey dey me patcho me nyina also because but say in term na fi ye rewra other stories no but with the man so still on Ishowspeed na it was on Ishowspeed for the Monday no last week ye show na no be drew your better touch it down na ye this information e be to ho but with the man so ne CEO of GH1 I hope say I got the portfolio right. On Bolare, say Bola na ACU of EIB, not GH1, EIB. On no so etna say omudidi nkomo na with my nkomo na oni di no my ehun because apparently he was also part of the people Mobuama program ne ba so no chiremu anema bebre o ho ana Ishowspeed ankasa na nani enje ho. Mishemi Kiki na story na Ghana web no see with my addresses controversy surrounding Ishowspeed's Ghanaian passport move. No, or say the story goes on to say renowned Ghanaian YouTuber and content creator Wodimaya has addressed the backlash that followed the foreign ministry's plan to give American streamer Ishowspeed a Ghanaian passport. He described the situation as a misunderstanding that has been overly politicized. Speaking on an interview on Joy FM on January 22nd, 2026, Wodimaya mentioned that the popular streamer has genuine African roots and has consistently used his platform to project a positive image of Africa to the world. According to him, Ishowspeed's recent visit and expressions of identifying as African and by extension Ghanaian were part of a broader effort to reconnect his roots and change negative narrative about the continent. He said, I've seen all the noise that has been happening after the passport, but the thing is, the guy has a Ghanaian root. He is someone who is on a journey to change the negative narrative of Africa, he said. Now, he compared Ishowspeed's influence to his own, noting that the streamer operates on a much larger global scale and therefore deserves to be recognized. He said that I feel like Ishowspeed did it on a larger scale, which he deserved to be honored, honoring him by welcoming him home, and he wanted to say that he's 100% African, so let's say he's 100% Ghanaian. Lande or Elwak or Mokon. Unso ka say oye no I think no dan kwan de na coupon no ka say
coupon no ka say
oye
Ghana ni
o se ne maame
e
Ghana ni na obi an maame e Ghana ni ya man passport a Ghana for say omubu afudi e mze na asem no entwa yi asem na entwa yi kra Ghana for him say at the end of the day o say a chopa kakra etimi bem. Now, my American in your case, my American passport and patchu when you my American.
Oh,
yes, I am my American passport.
And if we are if we are displaying our ignorance on the, on the media platforms and stuff like that, Mr. Remo, mama my use brofo. No nipa no grant. Because just imagine said this guy will fear na say after VC na so better sansem ya. How would the person feel? Obet me aka say passport no cry my head mean GBO because at the end of the day so okaso on J passport and I don't want to maybe have the Ghanaian passport. Who loses out? one thing we need to realize that there are certain things we use as a bait to attract fish. How many people are in this country are sabi omonya Ghana for ye nuanom baako fo ya na mempese mebo omudin e de kwetu kwan so nya passport wo krom hanom da bia e dem fa so no mo de bre e de empa na ye omo de bre. And there are so many ways, so many people that even have the passports. What is like the influence pa and omukita sabi omode ka Ghana GDP. Onipa ba krom haba be ye BBC. Na ebia we will use that opportunity to bait that person. Nanko chinebi kra onam kra da so Ghana din kra na. The kind of following this guy is having, wouldn't be able to Miyama country. And before he even came to Ghana, no Krana, he was still not all Ghana din. Because I've seen a video and now explaining say or saying what Fabi or Hene war say he fan or say he fan and they meaning baby on so cut and only it him be obubon. But what me will say that mindset of him being a Ghanaian is instilled in him. Into all by no, he said he's finally home. Wabafi. Intino enka edien pa na efe say finally you bet to me I'm making sure say because countries so called African countries here or ko nyina obi anya sa adwene no mpo say let's use something like that to bait this guy na nka e bia yambo natenase e wo ho no. But Ghana we got this idea, and then instead of us say nyina ye be supporting them mpo ya bompa ye ne ye pray say you will even accept it say na be ya at least in the whole way, you know, Ishowspeed ye Ghanaian cry na, and no cry the BB can as a country. But instead,
my own publication by Kubia was where from the diaspora affairs. Almost almost suspended Ghanaian citizenship application process for historical diasporans. Oh, okay. Sunday, yeah, no more weekends.
They say be information is bad anytime.
24-hour economy. But man can say
7 days a week.
Oh, you na radio station we open as no more jingle so 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's Capital Radio. Just almost year you must. Hey, there was a time that radio stations pon review. TV stations na no mo.
Oh yeah, no mo pon.
I'm for review.
O me kai those days na GTV pon 12.
12.
No mo de sa Kentebi no.
Kentebi na
better.
So the following morning, no mo pon.
No mo about 5.
No about 5. No mo pon.
Enye izo. Wow, 24 hours. Oh my idea pa. Mama put on mama is it the Ministry of the Interior and the Diaspora Affairs Office of the President wish to inform the general public that the current application process for Ghanaian citizenship by historical diasporans has been temporarily suspended. This pause is part of the joint institutional effort to further streamline and enhance the overall experience, ensuring that the process becomes more accessible, efficient, and user-friendly for our brothers and sisters across the diaspora. Okay, makes sense. Both institutions remain fully committed to welcoming members of the global African family home and are working collaboratively to introduce refinements that will make future applications smoother and more seamless. Revised timelines and updated guidelines will be communicated in due course through official channels. We appreciate the continued interest, enthusiasm, and the cooperation of all prospective applicants and look forward to resuming the process shortly. Signed by the Minister of Interior, a Diaspora Affairs Office of the President. I also want a KOD.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Anyway, my name is connected to Ishowspeed in any way there, but so we mean diaspora phobia, and I'm a boy.
No, I don't know.
By granting a person a friend is saying, giving the person a passport, that means or timemuni, you know, one way or the other connected. But say only any hold. Person find a nice way.
You have to do it better.
Be on by online portals. We are waiting me do near maybe to tune because I'm for two other countries. They're very simple. Or file online partner the movies are mom. Ghana high. Big man. Well, Tosca ebe join here na afi ya twan komo no so free eye ma kono na de na afi ya room but minua international Jagaban, the swaggish papa himself.
The man that Dubai plane left without him. Rico, why you can see?
Scano dosu. Scabby, Eric Tosca, I see.
Officer one. Patrol officer, officer. What's me?
The officer from my head, officer.
Yeah, wait much.
The whole police officer graduated or trendy.
Trendy, Eric Tosca, so many other social media.
Eric.
And they say, no, and I can't see me. And I can't see me. What say? Malcolm Nuna didn't see no. Not me, many because a drew na make up black with you. Eric Mo, Eric, Baba Sadiq. Ha, omo for more cocos beyond. Na me penetrate ye. Me ba no mo so atoni amaba. Na ma ba no ma toni amaba. Hey, ready. Squad pa.
Give and take.
We are saying so say drew so dey.
Oh, yes.
But it's nice to see you, my brother.
Same.
Bibi Aboko. And we graduated the trendy kese wa ohun.
Me kana minimo. Na minimo once na start time na training school craft phone. Into few days to time I graduating. You catch her no. And I can say you bet to me a use phone. Into omo buy a job phones na dem phones more. And I'm a mobile phone ma iPhone 6s be 600 Ghana or something. And I'm moving to it. Then me say okay. Then you draw and my head my post it. Because no my aba baby who Accra. Or MPTS. That's our training school.
Yeah.
And I know you do professional camera say charming. It's no my photograph and email at all. Send me your phone now.
On send him man
my hitting up. Until wait 2 days now, my phone now, me phone now. Me hitting up, and no man picture that I'm post here. And no the man.
Oh, okay.
Until a drew year no, I'm Crawford be by, and I'm the mom say, oh, picture, or move try me picture. I would do photo picture. I'm see that more nice pictures, Munjui move now flying. Until you person post here. Now try my program no answer why then what post.
Oh, I call.
Until your program no, me na one will be say if you the trend, we say what. Second person to catch him, you are trending, and I'm imagine call say,
that fly idea,
a fly. It's before me may post nipo no.
Oh, a cockra. Say post na na nkai be kwa akoye adwuma but omo take lead no. Well, congratulations my brother. Why adwuma for entertainment as what I call security there. Na say he said you cry and then inside all the on our entertainment on our command ho nyina.
Oh, without.
Entertainment for akese for so ho. Senior man for no
senior man for no go
na a lot of people no omo ka asa wajapa. Me wo ha no bi aba me inbox aba Eric we hin. We to free Ghana na monsieur Debbie or around you don't worry. We take you break kakra obeba. Because I didn't think a Ubia right to give out the information that Oko training be. It was only his right.
Yeah.
So the fact that some of us knew they mean say it was here about pointing.
Na me Gino. Let me call for pen book.
Eric the number we be through. What you know the number we be through.
No my church contacts emergency contacts. It's Miniska. Instructor be imagine phone my
Fatum.
About to be 2 minutes on the
That's in your man. Chama etia block.
What tia block?
Chama be tia block no so boko. Wow.
You've done well. Congratulations.
Oh yes. Now we say conversation on and I started this with Baba on artists ne omo contract issues and how they operate when they are under contract and all that, you know. Baba will different perspective to it. Baba feels that, you know, the contract should be conducive for all parties at any given point in time. So even if you start, or if you start on an artist on, let's say, a 70-30 split in favor of the business and as an investor. Now, I mean, whilst recognizing growth and all that, it should also change along the lines. Because answer na accommodating maybe that is where the artists might feel say, you know, they are being robbed. In the case of Kwesiata, a 60-40 split from the 2017 to 2021 contract, that is the 4-year term, of which it was renewable by 2 years, into a 60-40, and then in favor of Ground Up or Glen, and then after 2021 almost renew here for 2 years, and be 50-50 at is will be a for 50 which, if you ask me, I believe say a fair percentage. In the case of Malcolm Nuna, any Abongo, my name say Eric Tosca, and a Rudy. Modian and copy contract because the boy was not of legal age.
Yes, sir.
Inti mo contract na mo ne wono na type of contract ben na mo ne Malcolm Nuna wo.
To my best of knowledge, na any contract we are.
Na mo ni contract.
Yeah, na akoye say Abongo no sports boy anytime or SHS.
Okay.
Truly Sakwama. Okay. Boy in Lisakwama nya.
DWP.
No more national.
Okay.
Nti I hold no sports boy no. And now started say na Abongo aso na e kra Lisakwama.
Okay.
Nti hold no started on in ejuma. Was Abongo no for years now he's been behind the scenes. Onwankasa manage talent properly, say Miami talent ni. He's been supporting distribution in Yaman and one another for years. Until I started so no on any year Jumano. Almost that year and I wasn't part.
Okay.
Almost that year I wasn't part. It was later and I maybe home. Time I no more release your album, the first album, Hasta La Vista. Album. And then so when I give them the best money man highly respected. Yes, I was
a big jumper.
Yeah, that was the lead single. So I don't feature Hot Kid. Hot Kid was like one of the biggest, like young guys from Nigeria as at then. It's money big. Even in Nigeria, the streams were doing well and all of that.
Okay.
Abongo pushed it. That time, no, radio was still heavy. Near transition from COVID to back to normal life. It was within that period. So everywhere to be fair be a bonum everywhere. There was a time about Kumase.
Mutua firm.
Oh, I said there. Payola there said there.
Mutua firm. But my mama be send am say me up.
I said that time now who soon we up. Because now our agenda. Oh agenda.
It's come back to gumu pa. One person
Mama me.
Oh mama.
Oh mama me. Eric the body sir. Oh mama me.
Okay.
Kaba.
Oh,
it's only about my being it's time I me time I me join you know na mo accordion kwine or abilic pe ono ana me didi na Abongo ne ya dan by ya dan wo MT 1 RPMCC Saturday no boom play and on mobile Saturday na 3 music your office na boom play opposite ono. Yes, it's and on mobile. And I think say you're done a catch up Abongo say, be say the one road manager. This boy go fit do the job for you.
Okay.
That's that time so then as a Yaman Shara and you will be so me hit Abongo play tank and say Charlie. Let's work. You know so okay.
Sharp.
Another boy introduce me, this be your new road manager. So we started doing stuffs in Accra. And then there was a time when I was here back Kumase. Never be promo. Yeah, I think say a buy crap or say my oh that be sad than any free sad than any free Kumase. Than if you Kumase you but not show you
na Sunday
exactly.
Sa kwame amona na edisa bayi na ni.
Yes.
That time na me 3 music war no na no edin.
But na no a different
different war.
It's the kai pass here bano. Na yete fa by road bus. I won't go for highs to it's a highs bus CB. And na boy Malcolm ne na for 4 count. He I no person boy ni feel comfortable into the na for ni cousins or mo ben no bia bibia obeko bia no mo kan ba ko ni bi kan.
Wow.
So the omo count, you do Konongo and a fire black hole.
Okay.
And a count and a coil. And I think that we spent 3 nights there. Kumasi. And I quit media tours and all of that. And about into Yao talking super count.
Yeah.
You do Kumasi and Yao talking super count. And back. Into your bar back. Me Kaiser. Kumasi. Candy. Ebe set up studio. Our apartment in your economy. Maybe I shall tell you better not time be shoot to a whole dollar as well.
Yeah.
That's in my apartment. The Candy about her ebe set studio. And tina boys no, I'm here no, I'm recording. I know I'm ya name Malcolm ni black or you be talk.
Yeah, talk. Yeah. You go try video no where you know.
Aqua safari ni golf course.
Mu tu ska gumo mu. Hey, 70.
It's omo year we ni omo years I record this new year no. I back to Accra no. That was when I experienced black hole.
Okay.
Like raw, like the recording processes and all of that. Now Bongo didn't Bongo has a name black hole, like or introducing Miami.
Okay.
Saturday on Madonna and Fred. Omoba Bongo for support and all of that. Until Hona Bongo did change. Oh, this guy, he go feel help you and all of that. Then I connected with Madonna and until of course I come ask Hona and who's saying that like the talent the boy has. Until a bar back no, I think there's some few days later I'm hit a Bongo up say Charlie, this boy for put down word. Normal, I work with a label. I see I spot a talent. I recommend him for the label. And I'm catching a Bongo. See, I can't see blah blah, and I call him. Then I called him again, another time. And to me, I'm some chippy in that conversation. To me, I didn't know, not doing that, or driving or connected to the car and speaker. And then I Malcolm team.
Oh, okay.
To Malcolm team.
Say the road manager no and no suggest artist for I'm an investor.
To Malcolm team.
When Nigeria move better than 20.
It's and from Hono later me yeah it's a con when a Bongo friend batch him say con here na background it. I say na so one can jam. You could have ended the call back because me no account about who commodada. It's me be na no but by end me find the network and now end no text me quick. Ba ma call na it's a call and
then that content of commodity you say dog ma kom nu na black nu na
no
e jabe wonu mu
I never said that but I know there.
Okay.
Now me say for call and count.
Okay, on fan meka ho.
Akra de be odidi wa chipe mo akra da. Odidi wa chipe mo a. And I mean who say obey great into no sign and count.
Okay.
So that was basically what I was doing.
Okay. And yes, be on drop Malcolm.
No.
But on for black nka ho. Okay.
Into free no. And I go catch him say boy ni nje. Come on no. Ni anje ho. Which is Malcolm. Ni anje nkomo no tie ye no ho. Into your group bi mo. No say na abonga stop updating in that group. Like a week, which is not normal. It's not for me and I'm a friend beside me say then echo. But I still I say I quit interview man.
Na say wo na kra na ho na no. Omo pamo afred mu anu no.
So okay. Man say I'm say and then aba. And I say oh enye hwe then. Obeka second sermon video no.
Yeah. So omo nyina wo. I didn't know of it. Oh. I saw it on social media.
Wow. But you were still officially working with them.
Yes. Na you can't say you knew
you discharge you.
Yes. And Abongo was the one who paid for that video.
Abongo need to a second sermon video. Okay. General J.
Not General J in-house for Archives Music.
Okay.
General J need to trust our video. I had no idea. Whose video no social media. I'm saying I'm from Bongo. Or say, oh, it came in prompt when you say a format, but and I'm man ignore it. Until one time, Nuka Bites, I believe we were, and then mini Gerard guy be, and I won't go a buy and Malcolm boys need be. So bow. And so buy no can't be say, boys need be can't be. No someone check it group name. And I click him and say,
and you're more creative from.
Main check group and say, no, can't someone checking the one until me quite enough. Train them. Man, beside why you create another group and say, well, they can't go there Dubai. I'm say, then Dubai you talk. Me, I think say well, they can't go next week. I'm say, just like that. Say, yeah.
Wow.
I said, wow. Just like that, say, yeah. We don't go for that, hey.
But that wasn't fair.
Wow.
So that was when I realized Bibi Assassin in count you.
Okay.
But now I said, me to me can't share me. No, I think I'm to me can't share. So I just took it like that. Now, then they went to Dubai, content, Twitter videos. On the Malcolm, ni cousin and now for I think 3 or 4 account.
What do you mean na
he makes no when you move here or making sure say
hey abongo say
oh odom koye no buy. So later, sometime later, tell me the after they me if you because Charlie say me kon man sign contract. You me free muza contract be anka and the call me and me the mini chere nya me say me see me believe you now. Me super. And I besides me intensify promo one nyama. Nti and me one of friend me say me ban there me ban no disappointed. So disappointed as I say. So I feel my person sign contract no. Nebusia for say or my person run it. I'm say what do you mean?
Nebusia for say the mobile run here.
Run it. Ejuma ombe say omo run it.
Omo abe ejuma no.
Akola nam say na akola ntam o ene nyum ne o ne nam wo na o sati so ye za oni say that say na that aba for omo ye nyum am ente brofo okope case study a hema sweet na me ka ati ase open case study
a mama bawo
from star or new be star any be mine that kind level
no
it's another way but Abongo was able to transition him to like a proper commercial and likable one ubia obeying ubia as well, after we saw we know
money man
me a benzo
yeah
same guys me friend Saturday night in count
benzo time normal
when I'm you relegate to me.
He was left alone in the relationship.
Sometimes we will relationship move, but
they didn't break up with him. He was left alone in the relationship.
It was that time that Benzo afa. And I Ghana has when your first hit, your second hit. These 2 songs, the first one and your nomination, but burning your on song nomination.
Yeah.
Yes. But Benzo, I think he applied song nomination.
Yeah.
And a remix.
Remix, no.
Yes. Okay, they're fine.
This a mini.
That time, no, I don't care, but small boy when you have a mini, and you joke.
A big deal.
Big deal. 2021, 2022.
Yeah.
A big deal. It's okay, I'm say, Benzo apa. I feel move be scout. Investment abon this me joke. Go check it. Asala Vista album no. Not less than 5 videos.
Wow.
Charlie.
Not less than 5 videos. Promo. Plaza FM no more boy number 3. No boy number 3.
Back to back.
It's
a Scalcom.
I feel about better to your camera.
Branch and say that.
A branch any family some handle at run things. Like, what do you mean?
They run things don't run way.
I don't say okay. Say there, always running things. I think say almost to me I'm by to an agreement. Into na abongo na a socials no. In artists in the normally no artist management, it was a management no access to social media, and all of that. And see, I think say, it's not or no or access to Twitter.
Okay.
Malcolm has access to Twitter because they say keep IG no
professional.
So now I'm gonna know access to. I don't know, see your pair IG no. Like no, I mean me manage IG no. Yeah, send a net no. Me na my na sir. I think that na me Facebook as I remember.
Okay.
Na me craft Facebook as. But after Sanya one day me free.
I'm logging you out.
Oh boy, yeah, logging me. Now what do I mean? You're logging me out now. That was the second time you're logging me out from an artist.
Hey,
like from like we
first one there when.
First one, you're logging me out doing him. That is Nangasa Pony. Mr. Drew.
Would you a lot of logouts?
I want to see logouts in the chat right now.
I'm very active on Facebook. And to Mr. Drew then was to keep up with the messages, monitor the messages that come there.
Yeah.
Until that and run me. So I had a timer. Semester anopa na me ti WC so a
what's that I log in
na me be messages so time me reply messages from that time say 30 minutes na me spend wa me yes I then I go it one time it wasn't even verified till it became verified like interact will be comments back then I reply the comments and all of that. That was what I was doing with until buy minim nipo yim then I told him about it. Somebody logged me out. I said, oh, really? Make a check.
Wow.
Man, the Kabia, I'm okay. Okay, I want to see the Kabia. Well, I don't know. That's just by the way. It's Jabongo Kaino. And I'll catch him. It's later cry. And a boy and the baby complaining on social media. Say,
yes, nay. So imagine social media nyina mon fama no
so social media na bogo to $2,000 for verification.
That is on IG. Okay.
For verification. Or no na build it way no. Abongo so no access to DSPs because no yes I demand that and one go so yes still. And now investments no they show mu na on Teneka. The only way between me at Teneka through online source, find digital source, DSP's number.
And no pen will be to me recoupy.
And as it seems so no, only in age my view. And see, I say,
I see, say, must see a DJ Ajwa.
Say, and also.
Because you are opening or chatting, or say, but the DJ Ajwa be slow. Yeah, I want to see a DJ Ajwa in the chat. DJ Ajwa in the chat.
DJ Ajwa, they say, Ronona, or not transfer. A dear bit my far, and a bit my selling in your no. DJ Ajwa. And see, and you know I record you go on because production will be on with you. And I wouldn't send music.
Yeah.
Of course, that belongs to him.
Say, no matter how I could write booting, I mean, I meet you, I own it. Oh, I said, change be me.
Yeah.
I say, a friend papa,
allergic came from point, yeah.
He doesn't own the song. We'll be Tiana Castle record anyway, mammy.
Yeah.
Say, me do I call, and that you didn't put in it with you apart from your vocal. You had a product, you didn't know how to market it, you didn't know how to sell it. I came on board.
You did that.
Exactly. And I say, me have a product here, media. Me na my invest in the product. This is the message I deny and send them a pair. And then no problem. You have the performing rights. You have your freedom.
Okay, so wait my performance.
Oh, what performance ah?
Okay. Yes, magic.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
What performance ah?
It's saying there, young fan say DJ Ajwa no dey aka ho no or they selling nyom no. Said the bear will bet me a recoup.
Yes.
Ni certainly
uncle clash with to say oh suko create so they are a dean uncle clash.
Oh, okay. Nti enuti no dane ni DJ Adwa said the bear will be creative freedom to use Malcolm Nuna as only dino. So ono so bet me be ono so ebi an Spotify, iTunes ni but see die enyum na ono ne ye ne die MCC ne edin aba be DJ Adwa. Okay. DJ Adwa X Malcolm Nuna.
Yes. DJ Adwa ne ono Abongo no.
Okay.
As an executive producer.
Oh, okay.
Hey, small god ye bi.
Say small god X Blacko. No mo de aba.
We the best man your friend say.
DJ Khalid.
Who's DJ Slim Krawai bi?
Miss will be DJ Slim.
Edianaba boom.
X Yapo no.
Why you be normal?
Okay. Nti nyese ma fa nyum no se ma fa mo fa ma no.
Oh no. Oh, perform right. Oh, performance how?
Okay, because now man for worried say Abranti afi no he say they also was 21 na.
I don't know.
I say that time no we
I think so.
21, 22.
That time no nyandi 18.
Yeah.
This is where 2020.
2023 thereabout.
I
I
think
think it happened around 2023.
Odi 18 na mo yese mo be sign. That time na sika di kan komu dada.
Bebre.
Sika bebre ako.
Kakra mi di na.
Officer unya kakra ta free.
Kakra de. Oh, awogo de only nama.
No fili.
Na owo bi kwa de a.
Obe drop ayi na go. Mama e bi ani. Eti
Ejima-
asem ne ba.
Satana up.
Na me up. So who?
Oh yeah up.
Anyway, and that conversation, no, near per se tiase Makonuna situation, no. Unse kwesiata de en ba na manfo bebre edi tutu edi obi edi tu honfo na emusa se na makom de no akwa akosi sei abusuafo ni so mu wo de adwuma yi wa ya cherik wa ya adwuma ya che abusuafo ni so mu ene abongo ene ne ye adwuma no mpacho difference ne yesai.
Oh, difference in the obi feel it. The one was the last time I would say boy in the news. And I say kwesi asemba obi ko tweet say that be the same thing they take do my communal. And yeah mu be yes I say big yeah mu be na dey huru manager abongo say wicked manager tag.
So no say abongo e wicked wajiji ni bibia.
Maybe them so wicked because I'm from Anko Dubai.
Okay.
Nti anu ndira me friend wicked. Nti sa true no po na keeping the name needing a conversation. But Osha enyum bia onte so I we release nyum onte if you your friends kwesi atapo after free on no benya issues no bad back be son of Jacob na or something no ko FFNF we
I mean kwesi is loud.
Yes, real thing as you
on a promise there is a nice,
but it's not the same with if anything Malcolm.
Okay.
But I think that he's been dropping songs and all that, but
Or dropping him.
I think so.
Wow.
I think so, but in fact, I've seen him do performances and that's another disadvantage of an artist from a system who goes solo. When an artist is under a system and is under management, na ABBA mana networks he doesn't have the access. He literally knows them or don't know them. Almost be presenters, we are co-interview, presenter B and all of that. But how to negotiate Charlie Bominium? Sometimes they are not even involved in the promo plan.
Omunim buttons to push to get access.
Exactly. You know, once artists never say, "Oh, free." Or independent nepe.
As a waira
because we need to obey man.
The Links Entertainment case.
Exactly. We need to obey man. And when they have those kind of artists and viral artists or tiny baby, you need to call. We need to industry na boom or viral. No. On prepared. We need to. It is different from an artist. You didn't have a process.
Yes.
And no mature or tears. Now for no to me around any yama.
Yeah. Yeah.
But these two kind of artists, viral artists, any artists are starting fresh now, we feel label him. Or more so in job. There was this guy be on Twitter for any promoting. Your heroes are saying. No one says sneak and yeah. Me tears on this nigga. Mantini dim pium.
What is on this Kenya route?
Mantini dim pium.
Or frame.
Because Obi cannot pursue because of sneaker nyama.
True.
Obi cannot pursue because of sneaker. Say I was only on board no.
True.
True. Oh no.
True. Issue of a year artist and management. What do you think is the best way to go around it? Say entity sa na ma ya entity.
Bro, sa nyama e better sa.
Enyai.
It doesn't happen only here. It's will be
Then I hear course society.
I think there is from the artist side is growth. Is growth. Artists know or start here desperate for fame. Hate people being near me and all of that. They don't have that money to invest in their craft. Until they are ready for that. But then Nipa knows also the issue no so a business. And especially from outside no Ghana no. And yet assured so discussion ubenya. And there's even the metrics be up when you say oh the 100,000 1 million shima ubenya see. Ni ho sa
the business name humpa.
And it's a maybe this kind of shima. Na me start to say me tete. Na afi won so about be blue. Wa blue. Say what be GD? Oh, Jane say okay, you charge let's say X 100,000 for a show. Me 60,000. Me 60%. Oh, 40%. And out of that, in the crap, maybe you say
operational
way free answer ya che. Until baby, you know, we are 35, 30. Sometimes we are when you're 30 on TRC. There were some artists normally no management in 16 and it's operational cost in film. Khaki, someone like khaki. And so I know say
okay.
Into a chemo no feeling for it in food.
But the operational CBA car, we family.
Somebody else it's a few months I
yeah. So we recoup and so much.
So much
profit. Into no. A do time be I was artist ne feel say
Aden you say your titi be every month and me menya. Also na problem no one.
Boy, who see can do shame. Label no say we profit making venture.
Yeah.
Ono dey about be show. Yet it's a cost na. Sika na edit normally imponu sika na edit for imponu. Label every proper, let's say proper label crap only no. In Ghana. Investor and as executive way no.
Yeah.
Sometimes investors external investors discouraging but they are not really part of way no.
Yeah.
Until you say the executive producer no. There's a road manager.
Yeah.
There's a camera guy and as will be
content guy be
do achi. There's a regular producer beer or no tiny new age but in-house producer.
Stylist
and there's that one guy be known soon
yeah
into at least 5 when you cry 5 people around when you cry 5 people almost quite chest as 60% you know
but is in TRC
almost just as 60% time I me join the links no links maybe because you work as car me on I go reach you radio.
Otuango fo we mu nyina aka.
There's an HR, there's an admin. There's a finance guy.
Wow.
If you manage you know artist management and there's a hierarchy. The a bit more top executive then a bit more and sana squad abim content guys on Google 5.
Wow.
There was a dancers for boom Omoye
choreography for track ebeba bia. Enti no wo ya artist na wo ho a bibia ye to your disposal like
to your disposal.
Ba wo free ho a afi na wo se wo so sa akopre sa ne ma wo mu nyina kakra.
Obetuma ya nyum ne de. Enye de be touch base no. But it be a level as I can you drew no. As compared to time and hour labor no so no.
And the information I inside cannot there wedding for upcoming artists. Say per se upcoming artists per se or yin who free wicked manager. But what do you say? Yes, I do. I mean, in all fairness, because how same we say, what started so to new mafia, what started so to new mafia. First in the basic with you is when you see who
na udina.
Oh, to new mo I say then apart.
Then oh my man should offer was small.
Now
Jana what to chance be a better mat to a bone.
But sa same akura no senko anya nyom na bi o start e bi o obeba no wagada bi abidie bi no waso wasiesie so ton no kakra so ye business bi a
adwene wo fie
we be die na adwene wo fie we be bobra ade na wo start ya wo fie ona ankasa no omompe
bia mpe
enti obi anfa ni sika kura mechem kura in the first place but who expect say obi ba
anfa ni sika mechem
Enfanisi kan meshim na ordinisi ka shem wi a wo sa pese scan side de ehika ho on pese wo beti usiko
sometimes no
I don't get
again I think the associates na ebemu no wo ba po ba ko fa no ona wa mani ya hit scan no ona wa mani nye scan no ona wa mani nye scan no
ma manager ni mumu nye scan.
It's different from some in our started on the way underground levels no. Ena moye na mubulu. Ena mo amukra monyama. Sa level no there.
Yeah.
So when me talker. Me no na start here true
Ena
mama benya sa
yeah.
But say oh to baby. And I be meeting baby, Kramisika. Because upcoming artist, me say, DMs, share management for where DMs are. Gum,
Bebre.
sign me, do I know I give video, no I send it. Sign me. No, okay, we believe in talent, no sign, no, I feel, I know where we are. That's kind of started, but then you want to feel like, me na.
And uncle.
And then just make your own money. And
do your own thing.
Invest in yourself.
Yeah. Me asema me kan na manfo na me yire so nansi. Me si unim. Hwe say record labels nya and managers wikida. Ada na mu yennyai nyom ye mu le mu yennyai kra ye ntie nyom bie. Ne nyina yenkoye farming. Ana fishing. Yenkoye biduma foforo.
You know the
Intimacy. Ana say wa kofie ko maame no papa so obi a o maame no papa go enipa mienu na de ye ba wiase
na maame no papa
ko mo ana akwa busuafo na ka che o mo say me o talent me de ye nwom ntimi sra mo fa sika nye de enhim nti say o maame no papa de wan go
say bi wo amare
sa amare say no we manager bi ntimi mba me ka say say busua
omo no mba employ o omo hwe na ntimi mbo ejuma ombe
simple.
Away.
Simple. I don't know me and Sani and stop us we. The constant and from my study at DB from the time I started Black Comedy Blue management case in the Blue Malcolm and our latest one the emphasis CD. You're funny even from Black Coast era. Now new artist, the rate at which I need a new artist, we say above
a decline.
The latest new artist say na onumpo kra no yakokra Kimpaluta. Thomas.
Oh, but say olive the boy.
But say olive the okay. Olive say no. Olive is right. Black wedge. Olive more black wedge.
Black umera no. Yeah.
But so olive Paluta cry new artist.
In terms of breakthrough. When or breaking
through. The latest new artist you know. B-strap. And I said,
B-strap after Olive the Paluta the same year.
The same year. Nice. And a B-strap by
yes.
But B-strap era no. How many artists are not new?
I think Arada J,
B-strap.
Kojo Black this last year. 2024.
Yes.
B-strap 2024. Yeah.
So you realize that the number of new artists in Yan, maybe a year ni baku mienu.
I think say we no so count. Once at the end of every VGM, you know, TGM, sorry, it may be 5 nominees in that category. But after that, no one say bear 4 and 3 or 4 like.
You I didn't know home. So we say a job management or I think give home. And more than one baby a bit drew and say be a nomination, no appeal. But the best sustaining one. And that's why I keep on saying that we need to understand how this business works. Say, any form of money, nipa ne de be ma no manager and de be ma and as we be investing what the enim no. A hedge against your future earnings, like your future earnings ni u borrow. I say wako bank kwaji besia. The iska bi edi shem bia no. Ubetua.
Yeah. I don't know why they think. You know, record labels, they are more advertisers, they are charity organizations.
My dream, who I mean, Tiasi.
So, business venture.
What papa cry, what to baby, what down baby, whom we are saying baby. And now papa could share our money. And no Makubu atopa.
And when your man can't show.
Or man can't show. What by year or more responsibility. They did everything for you. And no cry no as they are paying your school fees, they are clothing you and everything no. Or taking care of the responsibility. Send me a beya wunya.
Also be babe
no. Na nenyo no wo onimu baby ya. Wa hu ayi papa bi wo mu. O be fa nso ngu so. Na se eso aba. Ye nyina ye didi. Me di nso egusu awie me na so aba. Wo so da bi onko abedi. Ene obetwoki.
Maybe from the beginning no one say. Man defining my one tear see.
No, but
because I don't go there. She come dear Malcolm dear won't come.
That be a friend. I don't go near
honorable. We are bongo. Nelson.
A can a Malcolm a dear Jano. Sa a K da ben or Betty.
Spreadsheet in my home.
Da ben and no better.
Well, spreadsheet.
My own spreadsheet in this car, Koshe, Malcolm, over $400,000.
Or the fish farm and go adobo, watch quadruple.
$400,000.
$400,000. No, Opa, me uncle farm containers.
Vietnam.
Yeah, from Vietnam near Fangwa. Sunflower. We quite remember already
near FDA.
Near 400,000. Wouldn't say by now.
Communicate you near the Dominion Jina so Makalani.
Wouldn't say
ton.
Wouldn't say by now. Keskana call from 2022 to ne. I see a man say 4 years, the man has 3 years. Inko krabe over $3 million.
I can go fast. I didn't know.
The count.
May say $400,000.
Which is a lot of money.
What they preco? What they
Makai, what kind back we sacrifice you are bongo yeah. Those this time man and sika aloke oh baby. And no here sky they try. I think they try Benz with their promotion. You know, 2 cars. We should drive back on Benz, and I know what way. Cars, car I'm doing. Nissan car CB.
Okay.
For refi Nidino.
Prado.
I think any Prado, and yet to send V8 no.
V8, okay.
It is a CRV.
Okay. Mpesa me kai.
Any Nissan Hyundai. It says
Toscan was said. Santa Fe was a Toscan was Toscan. Really wild.
Toscan. Into ton Saka. And we know they share Benzo. The same in your guys. Satan is a car local baby. Aboga to sell his car.
Oh my God.
For Benzo promotion, video promotion, and everything of Benzo.
Me pacho na mfitiasi no man sign contract.
So no say he was underage.
He was underage.
No, it's 17 years. No,
You
only
can't
18.
sign a
No,
contract
then I
with
want.
an underage person.
Like sometimes, as much as we are blaming the artists and stuff like that, I feel some management no. It was so who said it's business.
It's
Sister,
business all right, but I'm wrong.
Say
Say omu underage biya. Oh, what
Now we
talent.
underage and couple we business.
When say no underage, we underage now what talent. Mama, I no papa mfa what talent. Ni wa pampa so no mo.
Underage say
also contract sign what be sign.
I don't think one man ne guardians nan sign. Say bia benzo need to mean sign. I think say that's the guardians here na omo who say do time since your mutumi managerial work me that time na dey think no. Almost sign man because to blindly invest in somebody who they all feel say underage me investing as sebi or do 18 contract beyond that so sika sam na ya kano
high risk.
Once in ejuma we so no when you believe in a talent it's all door. It's on your send on your bat.
Odo mani page me.
It is sanity. Who believe in talent? She knew her.
You catch her
It's a fans ne I'm a superstar. Sanity. When you believe in a talent, you go extra.
You go hard. Until
me say artists are I realized this like a couple of years ago. Into artists go me DM me feel wa me post you. Because me post you say me feel wa caption am managing you. And never man for highway. But normal thing, Paola level there.
What they about saying more hype there.
Oh boy.
Retro live
in my schedule too. My schedule too. Me check it time. Me comments background me go check it. But hopefully artists now.
People so reading now. Ni amount for engage.
Hopefully artists now. Never go how you care. I think that was what actually didn't make him pay attention to time I'm going to say. On signing black one. I think that was what didn't make him pay attention to him. Where he felt like, shall I have this boy?
We're heavy.
We're heavy. We believe, you know. And that's how there's not where your friend is a money man.
SEO.
SEO in black. That I'm not black with you man. I was here. Uncle Nam. No, I am money in destiny dada. But na.
Uncle Nam no so.
Uncle Nam. Me can't was a black with try video. And made in Ghana. This is try video. Made in Ghana video can I better than black with you.
Wow.
Now wow. Yeah, it is something when you believe in a talent, you know. Am I yet nyame until energy was experience account. And then I see into the basic idea. The next person. Artists be or and then we and they will say we sign contract and make catch on say baby a better from 14 almost 16 never me 14 mammy
Minyan physical.
Minyan and I say me sign make
a learning curve.
Me sign 4 years make us be 2 years now you're increasing percentage by 5
some machine
and our industry no a woman no trust me Slim, you know, you drew where you do 25% of America for there. You drew.
Until was here, you didn't know Musisi.
Was America for Yamano or more labels this is your
giant institution.
It is your artists in the bar near a drop on there because labels in
I'm mafia managers.
I'm mafia because I'm there. I'm more artists be 100 no go so. The one no you do near almost muscan. I'm not prioritizing. I'm more priority artists. Even on the DSPs, Boom Play, for instance, Spotify and as a phone. When they realize say, oh, streams are cost right now, listenership be cost right, then they start to put you across playlists. Yeah, nyama bema
Wait, baby.
A business.
But you nyantes ade na se wo.
You nyantes say emotions no count.
Emotions dey dey adwuma wa.
Emotions count. To be able say 2 or 3 artists be or label so maybe artists ba could be passing back one where near say almost pay attention sing. And that maybe no need to.
Nation near you. Kwame Eugene. Dey be na okay yana.
Oh.
Ebe say me. Happy birthday to Kwame Eugene. But yeah, be wrap up on this issue. Once amenya officer wa had them, I mean we said about Showboy case because no so
Showboy.
Showboy. I see ID for Mbo run hono. And sani be phone lines no atom. Conversation in na PM say Showboy a live stream. And I'm sure you will follow
Yeah, I've seen it.
The live stream ni na CID for Ebora ho na Ebora ho no almost say false publication bi awaye ntina omo ba ve fa no omo ko so omo ko che no for that na obusa say warrant ben na okura na police for no say ID card no okura as ID card na warrant na Showboy say da onko nti eye gigire e wo dem ho ache so omo che papa wo dem ho. It's a video no for video ni tum na fe yam brand me wrap up.
Come back. Leave my house. Leave my house.
Don't boy.
I'm not staying. Showboy.
No,
leave my house. Leave my house.
I was going to see my phone. Charlie. I was my phone. I call somebody. Me I got me. Yes. I was going my phone. I call somebody. Where should I
come back? Leave my house. Leave my house.
Don't boy.
I'm not staying. Showboy.
No,
leave my house. Leave my house.
I was going to see my phone. Charlie. I was my phone. I call somebody. Me I got me. Yes. I was going my phone. I call somebody. Where should I wait? If I phone. How?
Phone there.
I was my phone. What's it? Come arrest somebody. Take my phone.
Send the money now. You are aggressive. Yes.
That video. You are aggressive. No. Yo, I didn't do the video until you bring out the handcuff. That one I started to do the video. So what did they tell me? You come in, this person you know him. So you talk to him. Oh, I beg give me my phone. Make I do my call. How you go reach out and give me my phone? But what's damage?
Oh no. You pay for it.
What's give me my phone?
You pay for all the damages. You pay for all the damages.
No problem.
You pay for every damage here. Yes. I'm not going to leave me alone. Wait a minute. What are you doing? Pardon, focus. Come back. Leave my house. Leave my house.
Don't boy.
I'm not staying. Showboy.
No,
leave my house. Leave my house.
I was going to see my phone. Charlie. I was my phone. I call somebody. Me I got me.
Yes.
To the babies.
Stoneboy
to the babies have you baby nyasem.
Oh. Showboy to Stoneboy.
Na say show ni stone there say nkesi wa.
Yeah, confusing.
Showboy Stoneboy. Back then sa ko den ko de be rhyme.
Ebi na meka adongo me say abongo.
Oka
Meka abongo me say adongo.
Stone ni show. Stone enwa.
Ebi na me so meka track ya me ko ka trashy.
Officer.
Yes sir.
Me busa say warrant. Amam for social media yenya lawyers be 30 billion amba be tire mu ebi say yetimi arrest without a warrant ebi say untimi arrest without a warrant ebi say yebetimi arrest without a warrant and under certain circumstances ebi so say oboa circumstances bia ni ho yebetimi askoso nipa mu say e chi no without a warrant me pacho education kakra be na wo ho abetimi dia man especially on this matter we be anike to bi wo
Question pad.
no warrant and arrest
Me wa catch up was
Ketwa be per se tiase was me tiase.
Odema can generally no police can effect arrest anytime, anywhere.
Okay.
Or no, it's based on the suspicion. Crap, I'll bet my arrest.
Tia suspect or say bibi.
Ultimate now, meet my catch us. Bra, na
Ending come.
Into balance beside question back on you know. That's all famble and I mean say my suspicion they are correct but it's me arrest.
Okay.
See, I know the generally no. A police doesn't necessarily need a warrant to effect an arrest.
Okay.
Finally said me to say me when him say me officer. Na bibi siwa bon things is here na me koya obi buobi. Okay, me for warrant go.
I feel now
warrant.
Office
me go warrant in brava me no. It doesn't really work like that. With this we show boy mu issue no. Omakuni fee and omako arrest no. The moment you allow the person access
to your facility
no baby no because the officer no power. The man has power and so arrest. The only thing officer in here go be here warrant no. So be a search.
Okay.
So by also be a searcher.
And you here
Warrant and so the next account.
BBR. Okay.
But one allow no access. I'm in the room. No see, but you me here for investigation.
Okay.
And are questioning.
Okay.
Now holding the bisa warrant.
Okay. So here for questioning now. Enye. But say o about fee, officer about fee. We be a pronoun waba. Oba obetimi e de handcuff egu nsa aso mu de wako.
It depends on senior on the officer. When you resist arrest or the handcuff because of the handcuff number 2 sir.
What is the difference between
discretion? Or share edu pia ubijade.
We nine said
Yeah. Speed room.
Yes.
Rekwabna na ya.
Or the bia na or the based on the discretion. Because on those bia na big man be na asuma no. Because big man service there's ranks. Me a corporal. Maybe an sergeant asuma no. Or any senior man, inspector, chief inspector, ASPB and asuma me. So me ba na se me fa
operation na nkoya.
Some go through. Na me ko kase
Akwani through be kajabe.
Oh, we can't say money.
Basa
o ka se boss akwani dwane odwane. So no training we same boat.
Uru wa obi o trust go be fridge na di so. Boss. Mara mama brain o. What's that chairman me who anim sa you na away. Almost you oko onim dwane tu. Hey.
The only time maybe obeja ma ko maybe I feel say ne lie bit my in danger and as bit me plan ho in a certain way maybe I find say mu tu mu ra get to because I arrest na numbers near more than
mu ra ho so mo steady
because the pan uncle bibia Ojane kra mbetimi achi.
We set my tracking of you.
Into their man in court. In times in situations like that, you know, mbetimi man nipa na call. No about no then later you go and effect it. But in a situation you see nipa na tia. Baby nipa na tia no, you nim say ho nya we bia. Okoe. Na kwa akwache no. Na bia what na tina ka one far handcuff Antonesa. Na mote bucket ni pick up truck muti echi. Na nipa na ehuri. Oko. What can I say?
Better what to go back ako kasa ase.
And no would do house say any more famation nine. Near the cough not was near the water because we are no any.
Also one of the reasons are or circumstances are a police bit to my bobby to obia or police custody and I find say jail will be a jailing old Johnny. in that circumstance with my bond. With my bond and 9, but as a free
mobilizing.
Yeah, and in that circumstance. Because the pan qua. Oh, the pan
question. Because who be suspect say Aden na man koi. Okay. Ti abasa dey also timi etwe ejaro now making sure say
not to shoot to kill.
Not to shoot.
But
not to
immobilization.
No pon there. At that circumstance when I walk off fraba. So who Johnny?
The boy baby body.
Sniper man.
Me pese mobilize o.
It's my ball. Me ball na but movement no. Movement no and e be a mam ko ball osira na hip. And I be a wechi. And I hobo.
Nti se ani ereke pa che ne say so mu omu shoot we gina hoyi
ni
e baby aye target no etimi aboni nkonko dwane nkonko bo wachi
who dwane cry
ba ya jeli wa kodem we da hu so 10 years never back 20 years never back
me invitation yakase police invite you bi nso so a ekire say
nti
say ya tun safre
I do police 101
okay my issue disclaimer I don't speak on behalf of the Ghana Police Service.
Thank you.
My issue disclaimer
we ya wo nti ase
name nti ase
enye Ghana Police for
I don't speak on behalf of the Ghana Police
Thank
Service.
You very much.
Nti invitation say bra for questioning and I say we obi be complain say DJ Slim, I'd say a brand business proposal. So, maybe 100,000 change business with more. You be see. After 3 years, 2 years, maintain my friend.
Fat.
No say no.
Last our crowd, crowd, fire no DD at them.
And we say it's my charge out, defrauded by false pretense. Now I can't say no. One yet. Nti eno no sinti bana ba be wa ma complete we ja number wa chebe bi out nti esida say e be out very far away ya fro is obi aba be complain about wo nti betimi aba ama ya ewe no osi oki obeba uma date uma time wamba
okay
ya invite you
the phone no so the any invitation
to make one instance you invite to Wamba and on the next time you ban you arrest
okay
no matter say na asem no o de e bia na nipa nkra oboa
but because say to nsa frɛ wa ma no e bowura ho de a
you arrest
nkomo bia ni ho biem if dem money nigga we yanku
and e bi wo ho a nipa na ba be complain no otia ya okay e di echi say ba ya ba ho ago we be pono no no akasa pacho me see I introduce myself me cry dia na badge me the show ma kacho say ni say na aba ntu betumi di echi akọ station because ye nye interrogation wo fi
eco station ya koye
case na assign am a detective yeah report ni ya obi be complain you ya assign case na detective
okay
into detective no okwa ono be question no
okay
into no one another form of invitation
okay into ye be fie ye no wadi nkomo say asem we ni sem we na obi aba beka
yes
into no
obi at that very instant no oh baby call that very instant oh baby call nyam which me can say oh
me wade bi yesisi e nti pacho time ben na hwe ametima ba
nti based on officer no so discretion which me can say oh okay oh there call na bra this day
okay ebia officer no so still bit me say oh ebia detective no so kra no owo ho bia be 2 days na 3 days nti time ben na won so hwe a ebetumi asu too and we say obi aba be ja assembly ato so in case no it could be criminal, it could be civil.
civil dey farmer police.
Civil dey unko police.
Nti
criminal no nkwa na.
Criminal na de ba.
Nti criminal one chese bi a wafa ni bibi.
Unless say be a civil no nipa ne be kan no. Officer na as a station
your charge
no. If it's okay asem we betimi aka.
Criminal.
Okay.
Betimi aka na ya hwe senia ye be no. Me de obi do car any police any real police action normal like wabeje wo sia went ya into we bana okay o de for friend bana me nkasa into na bana no akasa bra o mpe ho asema ati bu enya sim bia
na sa akode ka o se me do car any police barase
oh that but was a criminal one no and no we no and it depends on
the level
we no when accusation and depend the amount.
Yeah.
Nti so say what be we are there. And then me buy him to me the tons to me the handcuff no tons a drag go call.
And I'm mo sisi achi no. So sisi.
Again, once some to say nipo no because of human rights in Yama no.
So mun sisi achi zabe.
Oh that and I can no sometimes who nipa no behavior.
And the babe stress hard.
And the man we officer no so reacting in that way.
Okay.
Me normally no say me say the last arrest I'm quite na nipa no oyigidi. Enyo no po.
Omo mo nchen.
Omo nchen. Onko me say onko we.
Obeko.
Oh hu ye na da nsa.
Boko. Background.
Say ya training hu.
Na ya na mo yi sare no mo ye ne say. Mo je duro ho ana. Ko ugina ho sa be ten ground.
Say she shema. Etumi fa anu anu ho. Etumi rotate fa ho.
Oh.
She shema. Ti say idea that me say. Enti end me push na samba na sanko. Papa
na.
Enti oh ye hu we no push ni say pe ba na lock. Enti opra na emia.
Opra na emia. Ebeti ma twa okra.
Ba mi jina baby na me hu say Eric ya arrest asra mansere no. Because I'll be picturing my Eric.
At that
point it's not that Eric again.
That is my sweet baby.
O say for me dia in sweet baby. Better one. I'm for so more enjoy education. People want to understand some of these things.
The one I am most concerned about, I would want to ask is how do I verify? I mean, also Oklahoma, Ebia, Obe arrested me. I need to see the badge, right? I can request for the officer to show me a badge because there's been instances in this country. Among for say people came into their houses in the night. And ajo.
But ideas.
Yo,
I'm a fan.
Yeah, Baba Falco. Regardless, Ediana wouldn't class your police and I say, and your police. So how do I verify? Say because when you panokra catch me say, oh, Ebia, this is my badge. How do I verify? Say you no crane, Ebia, I am family Kobebia. Then they carry me go where I don't know.
Into send a mechanic. Say Baba effect arrest. Or introducing a nidia starts with the rank.
Okay.
No abu anything. Nebia normally when I do know it is nipa and a request where's your ID and I say and badge no. Do I no introduce no one or the show. Nti oye we are there is way or rights you do rights now. Every policeman in him send a cano. So we do rights no matter na I then. Nti ofa not also do kwa sa how much ni sa nyama ne de normally unless it's case is serious unless the case is serious wa bobi nipa ni bleedi and the gidi ba foul anaduna gidi case is serious and the seriousness of the case not sometimes determines the approach na ye be fan and I say we be there are series of complaints about you. Ebeba uni ho, ebeka uni ho. Ebeba
hide sick bisano.
Nti no.
That's a stubborn. Stubborn client.
Nti no bia no bravado style no. Na da ba pick you up. Bia inya hint is all da ha. Nti ni atwen tama bia wada no. Na de boko.
Anaju de sum.
Nya ba be foul.
We fall boko. We fall September and one.
Eri metumfu.
Unda hosea.
Say technology so man I easy kakra.
Technology.
Technology.
Detect where you are.
Where you are and know the hand I can outsource to do that.
Okay.
With my tapu, we are phone now. We are tapu.
Boy, we tell you.
We tell you boko.
Pacho, right now is it possible say because what I say police be him send ya can right now. E be na me citizen no me right na start ya reading.
Oh, right.
E be oni pan ba no read be.
Right normal. Right.
Pacho read be ma why na.
When movies
you
have the right to remain silent.
Against
and as an criminals in na kra betumi asuan.
Well, it's Obak Sancho station of free. Obak Sancho station of free. And again, Opa, you phone and record it. You have the right to do that.
This education is
very good. Some arrest me. I met me after my phone and record it. Ah, police name moment.
I don't know about Bo.
Okay.
So, because in the case of Showboy, and there was a point, and CID officer, no, Argentina.
Or recording, yeah.
Because once na akwe omumi na akwe
exchanging
in that scaffold no na sana or resist the arrest and our money looking like nyame nye just so sometimes no
in a case like that in
a case like that make I see matter but when you approach it peacefully you who America dey be won say
am for kukura yeah
film na officer na kasa I know the way. Normal, you have the right to do it.
Okay.
Open live stream that fatu TikTok street.
Oh, okay.
Me so far as I ask mom send me phone corner there. Me do call. Be do station where or do bedroom.
Bedroom no. Okay.
And I say it's not car anymore. And from that honey police Ghana property honey there.
Okay. Okay. Openyi we there you better say at least we on this side there yeah information pa betimi aboy because yeti we see there yenye adwin say be papa nko ade because here papa kra na still na bone kra timi ye efra until we see etimi hu kwan a ye betimi stay safe on these streets but ye be be phone lines na to producers omienye na afi amanfo so bi obi so question opeso obusa with respect to bibia e course bia o show so no we are betimi afre na afi ono so ache na adwen na say wo question bi ma officer Tosca and so I say officer Tosca and so hey mama mafia ni pa ache o
dem
mama mafia me ache o enya mani na eden a o
I had you me ba me hu asem say hey Slim okay no say again Slim from Kumasi na me name from afar not Slim to me who did one of the biggest health works Kumasi come on YFM gidi me into Kumasi but I'm pictures in news
thousands of people
it's obaya me who say okay I think that you start with in the boots no
yeah
I was okay what's that saying kaka it's recently for me who yeah now ne brasa me Charlie you say
sometimes now you call online say mema why dey but you say 2026 me jai
say sanya one dey
2026 obi a person wo nyam attention bi a on fa ne portfolio mra na me hwe ne ma wa
portfolio mode ono so portfolio mode
me problem but on fa to obi an fa to na fe yen kan we ana fe ya na afa 0546362359 0546362359 wait to me aba na fe question bia will be ana say contribution bia any of the stories I touch on so wait me dia too but here wrap up no Showboy ankasa sa aba live be kire mu die ntia wanko because I say once I went who warrant ne die na ne yam hihye no ba bia
warrant no okay hey I had to add this thing to it court a bit me issue warrant amobia ba arrest
okay
obi on your police officer
oh sir
seriously ma me warrant ma be cheesy
into court and the bit me amount now
oh nice
oh I see
nice
and then also civilian no you have the power to arrest
civilian arrest so
but when you arrest you have to hand over to the police.
Hey, maybe Dripper, na as a Kumasi, no boys be creative or Mancasa prison, get to a beer. Would you guys a way remove it? Which you could say, your mother, you know,
Uchobi, Mamika, same way, Mamika, same way, now, Obianco, anyway. We civilian, Uchobi, Senipanaya, dear. Now I'm handing over to police. Maybe a while keeping us, oh, yeah, kidnapping.
Kidnapping. No more kidnapping killers. Senior man be whole. Oba Kwankofo ayati omugu.
But when you say Slim, see I can't go for my say. So nya semwa and I be ba on Fanko police station. I'm one of them.
I didn't hear.
Some years ago, I don't think that time I knew Tosca. No, that time I didn't know Tosca. Na me titeshi. And I come for ebe riame. Ombe bu me dan be sisa bibi a pen drive nyina krom fa.
Oh wow.
For my san she my bra wase fufura na nya.
Remix, one why remix.
And na me ko reporti. Me ko reporti say yes wo koye case cry say your man case number. Na akwa me de na minim. Tim ko e ma me twro me statement here. In fact, me call almost said there is a police point wo Teshi Bush Road ni so Rasta honom no. Me call no mo say police ni ho na me beko. Nti me nko.
In the post.
Police post. And no ma me call Grader Estate honom de no. Nti honom no mo ni ma me police ni na ye behwe enioma se ne omububu dan no ne ade. Ena nti I think 2 days later ena my neighbor no wo CCTV cameras capture obi a no use the same ebu akọ no nso ne ho.
Oh fine.
Into the mame footage ne say there's a possibility say the same person.
Be the same person.
Obe wi am.
You operation who?
Nti me mfa nko police station to help the investigation. In fact, they are me koye report on bisa me say my laptop near ho neoma mo serial number or one. Me say assess an money there what how do you everybody team see be and me show serial number and to almost say serial number or what and can be easy say which I think was a good education for me. After video yi me de koya almost you okay. But memfa video ni nkyerɛkyerɛ area ho fo no.
So mbe
semi hu kromfo na.
No abet.
No abɛbɔ mama ni. No ma bɛkye no.
Koye investigation.
Me kai pass me de to social media. Ɛna me amedwene ho mienu. Na me so kromfo de ani tiri mo ɔden. Me nso me nko anamte. Na me de atu hwe na abrantie hu na ye na
bufu na oyɛ
samba.
Kwa na me be media adwuma so ye nante anadwe.
Beso kon ana.
No beso be kon anadwo a na me ye ne den. Ena me am delete video. Ena me de masem. E ma anya me. Ena me start say me finish. Me da mu bio.
E ba sa wawu.
Nti efiri ho no.
O yes a wawu.
Me mbu ye. Nti efiri ho no me nya sempa na
nya ne ma fufuro kra.
Me
nko. Me nko.
Was no kind of where we find ourselves no. It is very difficult to investigate certain cases. Abrocheho, if I say US, true movies, once true movies, true movies na America. It's me the big picture. No more enter in their database.
Yeah.
But what you come on can't me say, munya henta, you will let me know. But some of the idea what's the name question from for number. Hey, I'm going to be from for
10 years ago by advance.
And do 10 years.
Oh, then you 1 year not here, within 1 year, 2 years. The 4,000 to a sort of 5. Oh, yeah, open yourself, Tosca, you talk so well.
Daniel said there shouldn't be any disclaimer because the education is very important and should be done by the service always for the citizens. I got this person say officer don't want any view one so he issue disclaimer. Problem yeah. Problem yeah. I say yes. We also no said the otias.
And then watch
problem be out now. But social media man ko clip ho I say officers we say na fi e be friend I was a headquarters so dey nya frɛ wo ho dia ye hwan ahoma ni bia free we no so amwakɔ anim 0546362359 phone line for a show you will be 5 minutes more to wrap up on today's edition. Glenn, any ground up situation, baby, a building could do here, especially on images I could see at a use, you know. Say, you know, say, information, I said David will win Grammys.
Oh, wow.
Fine.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
I said, and then no more, you know. Oh, lovely.
Wow, that's his first, right?
Yeah,
that should be.
Yeah, because Brenna mom na my name say, but this is his first. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Nice one, David.
I'm say, images I could see at the use of the year Redemption Valley. Artwork, you know, cover art, you know. Yeah. Could see I started a prove. I want ne X so. Say images ni na. Ba kukure anywhere ground up a commission here. They don't even have right to claim. Say sa cover art no omun pulling it down omun intellectual property na sa images na no na ground up for so for fraba say wofa and we now started to promote too. We only wrote to you because there is one image in there which is from live from Nkrumah Krum and no yen commission sa image no inti adenti na u use anu asesi asama ba ho a wo dane no inti ohwe images na producer so betimi e de agugu so a images ni etu de kwesi e ka ho asem sesi e no as against the started the year promotion no asesa along the way insesa ye kakra bem na eno na say lawyer say abotre kwesi se court kura ye ko se si na ya serve letter no it has nothing to do with this image o court na ye ko se si no aye say what post to a brand any picture a CEO of Grand Up no what post to a picture and ansema a wo kafa no ho no
kan no
eno ene e kire wo se wo fa wati because who put you on ne life at risk. Say asem na ye asem kese pa. Producer images to be na me de amount. Ye na photos na ahwefo enso hwem ye na omu hu de ekọ. Eno na man for person mu chem say, "Oh, Kwesiata is going to win the case." And I'm like, "What case?"
What case?
Case in a case of defamation.
And he defamed.
Exactly. Now in defamation lawsuit no a ekopie court no in some omoka no me pese me kan kakra na amanfo tie ase ye because sometimes no say ye sua de a momentu ebo ase ne nsua ade ne yi statement of claim no ye di kan ye hu editorial dada but amanfo ye omaye omadwen say especially fans no omaye omadwen say omudi omunti statement of claim it say a declaration that the statement by the defendant, that is Emmanuel Danswata, are libelous and defamatory, and these are the exact statement. Or see, if anything happens to me, Glenn Boateng and all team members of Grand Up are responsible and should be held responsible. That is statement number one. Number two, I am currently being asked to pay $150,000 for using images of myself for this current project. Almost say and also you defamatory because among cancer Grand Up on car say to $150,000. So won't mean try on picture. Almost say Your image na wo de share wa de animu a wo de ye adwuma no. Eno se wo beto aso de a kire wo hia clearance from us. And by that, we bet you have 150,000 for that.
And see, I'm a clearance, you know.
Exactly. Yet, also, a ground that claims to own me, my image, my music, and everything attached to it from 2016 to this day. I know who question now what trust has him. Kwesi who now what trust you? Who handwriting? Who handwriting? Ground up on car say they own you. Among cars assemblies say o kato omo so na nu nti amanfo didi company na tem good company no fi dia e na ebra court dem ne yankasa asem o say ground up claims to own me, my image, my music, and everything attached to it from 2016 to this day. I have not made a dime from any of my music within the period I work with them for years now and receive constant threats and manipulation from Glenn, who is living off my money and hard work. Asema kwesi ata esatro ba kunsu nie of which omu claim say boss wunya 93,000 pounds plus a Mercedes Benz GLC. Oh, sa niema we mu nyina unsaka, of which there are email threats confirming wankasa confirming say unsaka scan. Inti adan na wo ba be kasa asem we wa abontin e de agu ye ho fi. So when people are saying say or say the last one is he is working around the clock for me to never put out music again, which is not true because we released projects before this. Inti eye den na we nko omo ka ho asem nsema akopie mu e wo court one.
Why are artists like that?
Because they have the platform, they have the voice.
Omoma industry ni mu adwuma ye no eye den dodo. Ye adwuma ye no without investors ebe din.
So okodu oko akani.
And it's an industry that needs a lot of money to be pumped into.
Okodu oko. Ono de so oko. Akaran ketwa na omo ba. Inti o say ti wona.
Who say na? Then we start comparing our artists to Nigeria. And the Nigeria for no mo say, and the Nigeria for no mo say. The biggest difference is the fact that omo investors, yeni kakrane so awo be say
excess corrupt money.
Omo excess corrupt money
You know. Yeni be. You get it. Now what is all be invested be obi o na say be akwaya na adwen say yan ko be start investing in music not to say my commune na ye born ho ka $400,000 na ye wie no investment me anteneka say no the be kwaye pick farm
preko de $400,000 will be dia na o demo
obi be joint western region central obi be
abo otimi wo be 100 pieces.
The whole Ghana be supply region bia preko.
What the $400,000 remember by now? Oh, now see can come to me.
You get it. But then, Mama ko sign a contract we. Because you know you have the love of the fans nintino. Na mabe yanka ne say insuo na o mabe hunu insuo nani.
So when people were saying say or drop evidence no obe win case and I'm see case be anywhere associated with you images ni bi mu case be anywhere what quarter the only thing he can do is now dispute a ground up for letter omo trauma even as the distributor say omo only images, certain images on the art cover art no. That is the only thing that kwesi by dropping we no obetimi di approval. But how do you prove in the law court? Say enya wo na outro ade we whilst it's on your social media.
So you made even look like Nkrofo we create threatening one.
What so in some outro nyina?
Means they are threatening your life.
Enti o to aso e kan o to aso kan ade na. Che say
yes or say baby or say if anything happens to
me.
Not just say you are being threatened. And what is the proof that they are threatening your life?
I don't know. And
or release and slim now. I made a post.
Who you emotional?
Oh, me emotional. Me very emotional. So why are you people signing your lives away?
The parts where they said
Until the details see by yeah, who say Abranche and that's how he made the whole thing sound. So that's a nipediano a yomode. How?
Signing life away. Nobody signs his life away.
No, business and your throne, no.
I just want they are making their money, everything. They blow it. I feel every time they are now they don't have anything to show. Yes,
because on under normal circumstances, that 90,000 pounds. Because I thought the year day.
90 Osako 118,000 pounds on society.
That's almost 200,000 pounds.
Yes. No, no, dollars, $118,000. We bit a convert yaba. So statement we will make here and a court CCA. Until by dropping images, on social media, I'm here asking myself again.
What probably for promotional purposes.
No problem.
Probably.
And yet to debunk any of the.
Probably for promotional purposes.
Okay.
So it gets him being talked about, and the album also anticipation for it. From the album.
Say ne promotional tactics. Edene kokoti. Say
no we pictures no posting no pictures no their artwork now. Or you posting one after the other no. And I make us probably for promotional purposes, because again what am I when say now or start saying no posting picture be or my details about
my story
the
about
the history of the picture in your man. Now I think I did a post about it.
Material grammar cocaine.
Yes, me train I should say sa picture no do so a
the woman
obe put sa picture no so na answer quickly me won say wasesa cover art no eyi sa picture no frame.
I mean, producer, I bet me boy with these two clips as we wrap up today on the show. Clip, live from Nkrumah Krum. Where the second whole red, I for and a year in contention, and a cover from live from Nkrumah Krum. And and a grand up say, offer. Oh, you why you da yen can't want them, but we know what fire idea. Brandy and can't want them. Simple. And there are emails to that too. Say, come and let's have a conversation on this. And yes, be almost sorry, yeah, no more break a catch or say to $150,000. No, almost say bra to the extent so you so papa so papa met and same name because you were even contesting ownership of some songs or more commission ye. And you ma project or more tuyako at the ayeno. Kwesi say nye ground up there nti ono tro ema DSP for no say enyom ne ye ne dia nti omo nyini ifo
ground up for free so
how and when we are discussing this they say Slim you've taken a side ben me na when the information neighbor
probably say na canon into ya
na maka ni say as me enye sanity pacho yen seka dey red ho na meme ya seka ade read ho na image no so wa ha na me ka che o se ade ni o mo se yifri mu ana se di ho dwuma me no den bone ben maye ana mo hwe obi atan no na mo anya me do I fit the description
that be say wo na akoye say as label na artist nya sem bia o na ajeman
me na me ke bi ma
ni ma akoye hwensam ne ba
oti kuma so ye bi oba akra
and one and so men society
league bia bo bia o shego
enti mina me protect investor na omo se be ediske be share artist no mina mo sa time enti minjai na investors ne nko
artist fans enim no DHD no munima artist no
okay
ene mamindani ma Muslim out here never my first can show mu ne blue na nya fans na me ko kasim na me ena yede
they will juicy can I
fans there emotionally they are attached to their favorite superstar. Okay. They are attached to it. Okay. So we are industry person, you see things from a different direction. Okay. Owner be share sa aspects no.
Me na make sure see him protect you at the end because
omo na aja bob also say obu o because they ya man payola that time akola ni blue enya ya man bi da
nti on
enfa no.
Okay ba ye de no kure wom ne yebeka for fan base
abo dey wanya bi
mama
so aka
enso we last hour ho
because we interest or
okay asem ni nyina ye say court to them ho a ye kono court to dan ye nka no kure ye camera ho no ye ntwa ntoro emra na ye koka ho nti okọ na nsem a wo kana ewo mramu a eno na obedi bem anazo obedi fo nti wura ho a evidence bi e wo bia no provide it. Now when I was doing the first editorial on the images I kwesi drop on I say me ka sem ba ko me say so was evidence we mu nyina present it and contest the ownership of the cover art. As at that time no I drop be 4 out of 11 images also. Me who say so I drop more aka ho. Ground up for circles ade ho and they knew exactly what they were going in for. Almost say ade we any eka ho asem. They could have said say we own the cover art, all the images on. They could have said that.
They've pinpointed
idea baako ewo so
referring to.
Enti eno ane say me pa cho me nyu so die. Simple. But by doing all these things, o person will say fans and say yes, you are right. Na ye kokota me wini. Enya no mpo ne ye de kokoto asem na ye kokoto no. Pictures ne nka ho. The only time our pictures ne asem bam ye say or say ground up claim say omu oni ono any images of which it is not so. Inti ye de okogina adaka mu a the only evidence that you need to prove say ground up can asem ne kire ye do okogina adaka mu a asem e bebusa ho
asem mpenipa
ye musa say one ayi una oni mbo na mo ayi mo bo picture no enya no ne ebebusa wo asem ne say ye kan sa
na say yankasa nti ukoja na aka kasa yankasa na je se waluse
enye stories na wo twotworo no
enu mem ye kan sa nso ye se evidence
wo evidence is the name of the game nti say e ko wura daka no mu a ye be say busa say threat ben na wo mu a ground up for threatening wo wo sisi uni ho a anase bibi to aye omo no pacho me yehu because by doing that in the rate no omo chire me say abrante no oye business bebre who portray no in that light are affecting other businesses. Meanwhile you are doing that to promote your album wo bedidi wo ho but onu de na dwuma nya de
wo crash ni
enti pacho ma yehu time our friend wo threaten wo eno sa ayi images a woni wa brand bi a na mo titrotro mu ne eno emmem
hi enkra yi ha dwene
kwesi keeps digging and makasa same way from 2024 till ne me see nipa a woni ne start adwuma wonim say owo a soft spot for you. Go back using the same channel now the corn hon. Yeah cry we don't even have to know.
Quietly.
Boko Mrs. Same way. Charlie bro, I be sorry. Make we move on. I dey beg. Make 2024 na me kan say.
247.
Akwan na tu ade ne ka. Wo ye sure say makomnu na ne o sorry say abongo o de me sorry me busuafo na ye bia ye long o de fast blame busuafo no fa papa ne ma me ko hye track na se na car no form so throw them under the bus bia me busuafo na kan sem we na man yes a me sro me sorry o ye sure say abongo ye nim ni onye na ade back nsa ne ntena na wo de on ne ntena kra ne ma bi wo ho be de obagu mama
conversation
DJ adwa no be free ho sisi ya wo de obehu because waje atum a businessman waje atum se kana de wa fa kana wi and we live with that truth waje atum so no wanye adwuma kra biem a ne ma bi wo ho emu beko. Why is it hard for our artists to do this? Why do they keep slamming the door? Bam, bam, sir. Muya sa no manya day.
And Slim, one realize here from Black Hole, Kwesiata, Malcolm Nuna. Omu nyina issues here issues are omu kohu boss. Ene netinase. Edi din koma. Bibia to bitwa.
Boko.
Say ye ego.
Ego.
Say ye den.
So no na fans ni nim ni nanse. Omo na fans no ka fans.
Nti na fans na e show mu kutupa nti na che say kwa no mu. I mean, and you maybe wo ho no ma. Senia me te wa mempe stress.
Wo na on pe o. Obi wo ho no stress no or eno no
you get it to be meaning we no oh ade we menye ni say there has never been a time where you have to say obi akoka so bossu madam ade we manye ni yi o de fa chen a wa wuda
dabi
ebi mada
dabi but omo no artist o yes our ten so action
abeti ni din so
wa atena yi so we artist
na me ye ade na enye na yi na slim ba wa na mbe pa cha wa si en fa nko billboard
dabi be any so yes I don't know patcho
we ko dem
dance
over patcho
ya fancy I say na yendo bibia say Accra Dispatch I see you on the in the chat shouts going out to Daniel Yaopuni, all these guys that came through omo board abuse bebre omo board jollof ni nyina chale do bibia say beda Eric Tosca since say we join here and we stream so
what up chat
chat for no chat for no the more brutal production no Mike I say 36 and of course na twetwe mo twa hene mo and there to highway no so make sure say we be a digital in a more professional way and that session no zeal nana kwaku blaze ejina mu and that session no yenya baba kan e session no so of course yenya the controversial why YFL rhythm e be fa mu keke but said ye wo fa asem de ko fa no right bende catch so kan adwen and so session so by fancy I say next week say now of course all the hottest entertainment stories in United States bro. Remember the course we did it for the culture and keep it real because the street is always watching.